Konnichiwa!
Wow.
Wow.
Hello.
Hello!
Wow.
Whoa, hang on.
It's wrong. Sorry. So you find yourself encountering a 100 feet tall Tyranitar. Roll initiative.
No, we're
Oh,
not.
no, not
We
again.
don't roll initiative in AD6, I don't think. Do we?
No, you don't.
I got a 3.
Nice. I like that Kitty isn't Kitty. Kitty's Yumechi. Thank you, Wolfie.
Same thing.
You've become the mask.
Yeah.
I will say.
I will say that Fuki's aren't working today, so the fellas are just still images, and Lucy
We're
hates
just
it.
Yeah.
today.
Lucy hates
We can't react
Doppy.
anymore. So if you ever wanted us to do a reaction channel, well, get fucked.
Get fucked. No
today,
reaction challenge.
specifically.
Yeah.
Channels?
No reactions.
Challenges.
We'll just stare blankly at the screen. I'm a perpetual mouth breather.
Honestly,
It
I
just-
stare
it
blankly
doesn't
at the screen all the
close.
time.
By the way, welcome to also our new TikTok React channel.
Yeah, where we just we
Oh,
it's.
oh yeah, that was funny.
Have you seen
Oh, that's so
Jason
funny.
Derulo's
Oh, wow.
freebooting? Jason Derulo.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
Yeah, and
I
he
can't
doesn't.
believe that happened.
And he doesn't even react to like
Jason
all the he doesn't even react to the TikToks all the time. Like sometimes he uses the exact same clip of him laughing and just pastes it
Oh
over
my
multiple
God.
videos.
That's kind of meta. I
incredible.
like that.
It's kind of iconic. Like freebooting
Like I hate
bad,
it, but you know,
but
there's a
kind of-
certain extent where
We're
I
about to
gotta
get
respect
tagged.
it just because it's so bad.
that's like using the same fucking clip of you just going like, haha. I don't even think he has any audio. Oh, hi shit
Incredible.
fuck.
No, he just like it does shit with his face.
Oh my god.
Oh, and he plays his music over the top of it.
Of course.
So it's like Jason Derulo music blasting over a random TikTok video and him in the corner just going, haha. And that's the entire thing. And it does that for every single reaction.
Oh no! Shit! Fuck, the Tyranitar is about to eat Sabin.
Oh no.
Don't eat
Well,
Satan.
you see, here's the thing, right? To
Don't
eat
do
him,
it.
So you
first
may be
must-
wondering how
first
we
you
got into
must-
this situation.
First, you must close the jaw around him, and then you have to like lean back to like gulp him. And as we've established,
gulp.
you can't tip this bitch over. So how are you gonna rotate him, idiot?
You'd have to go down like a mouse eating
Right.
sorry, the snake eating a mouse.
As mouse eating a
Tired.
snake,
Can I
the ultimate
speak? Thank you.
reversal.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the mouse is eating the snake, but it also has to eat it like a snake.
Yes. You know,
Yeah,
it's,
I'm awake.
Oh, I definitely didn't wake up like 15 minutes ago. Hello, everybody. The name is Maxi. My pronouns are they, them. And who else is joining the show other than Nomia, our host?
oh my god, who is it? To
That's
my
me.
right. God, I need to know my left and rights, please. Kitty, introduce yourself.
That's me. I'm Katie, pronouns she, they, playing Yumechi, and yeah, I'm awake.
Yes, and now
I'm
choose-
definitely not dual wielding Pokemon Go in this intro bit.
Never. You would never do such a thing.
I would never dual wield my and Max's Pokemon Go account while we're setting up.
Account sharing? Oh no, ban them.
Ah, shit.
Ban them.
Mods, ban them.
Goodbye,
Mods.
everybody.
Say the mods.
Besties, kill. Anyway, to my right,
Oh, who's that to your right? A handsome man? Maybe. Handsome gender-neutral man?
It's a
don't know who this
handsome
is.
Handsome lad?
horse with
I have
blinding
no
red
idea
eyes.
Who that is.
Don't worry
Oh.
about don't worry about my evil horse. We're not playing Danganronpa. However,
Oh, people can't see it. The viewers
oh my
can't
God,
see
they
your
can't see
horse.
the horse.
There's no
well,
horse.
you know, the horse is between me and God. So
Yeah, leave a little room for the horse. That's what they said in church all the time.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the
I
horse?
yeah,
I
there's
don't even know
somebody
where the horse is.
there's somebody who forgot to ask.
The horse.
Wait, where's this horse? I don't even know where this horse is.
It's in what the
Roll
fuck?
20.
Roll 20. I was like, what
Roll
the fuck
20.
do we use to play this game?
It's the
Yeah,
Chip's
it's-
user icon in Roll20.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have the user icons showing.
Yeah, it's
So I had no idea
and
what
it's
you guys were fucking
also,
talking
Hey,
about.
Bart,
ve-
your
very
epidermis is showing.
important- Very important to know that the horse's eyes aren't red, they are pink, because this is the Dangan horse.
The Dangan horse.
The Dangan horse.
Dang that horse.
I've told you horse, Laura.
Yeah,
off
it,
stream
it,
before.
it's actually the inspiration that Spike Chunsoft met with the Dangan horse, and they were like, "Damn, we should make a game about you."
Like,
I don't
specifically, her name is
remember how
Pom
to
Pom.
look at them.
It's short for pomegranate.
That's
Anyways,
Pomegranate,
enough about
pomegranate.
my
Horse.
name isn't Pom Pom Pomegranate. My name is Chips. Pronouns they them, and I'm playing Sabin, the really sad dad, Sabin the Wall.
sad dad, sad dad.
Sad dad, sad dad.
Also, I was
Sad dad.
totally distracted that entire time because I was trying to figure out how I could see the horse.
Nomia, do you want me to send you the horse?
No, I saw the horse. I saw it. It just took me a
Okay,
while to figure
okay.
out how to find it.
It took a moment for Nomia to recognize the grandness of the horse, because
Mhm.
once you gaze upon its pink eyes, you realize, wow, this is what Danganronpa has all been building up to.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Also, I also drew Yumechi. Check it out.
Yes,
Hey,
Look at
baby
her.
grill.
She's got a
Baby
sparkly
grill.
little
Baby
bow.
grill.
Bean, the most
Bean,
lovely
bean,
shape,
bean.
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 So
bean.
now-
Ah, look at us.
Also, Nomia,
Two little
Nomia,
guys.
you little son of a bitch, GN. You think that I don't see you doing the Kensugi Mori shading style? Mwah, delicious,
Hmm?
delicious, very good.
But I would never. I would never do such a
Never.
thing.
Nomia would never use motifs from the Pokemon games in the Pokemon art.
Never.
Never. Nomia has never
By the
tried to
way.
match their art to the game that they're playing before. It's
Nope.
simply never happened in our lifetime.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, there we
Big
go.
boy.
Finally,
Big boy.
finally,
boy,
I'm
big
getting I'm getting the recognition I deserve.
Yes, this
by
is
the way,
Maxie's
It
art.
looks like I'm trying to peek behind the behind the wall.
Hi.
Chip, stop
Like-
peeking.
No
What are you planning, huh? Huh?
No peeking.
Yeah.
You know, unseen,
Behind the
off-stream.
screen, there's nothing. It's blank.
It's just-
Unseen
absolutely
off
fucking
stream,
nothing.
I offered Maxie a predicament after everybody else left the call, so we'll see how that goes.
Oh, yeah. I definitely remember what that conversation was.
Exactly.
I love remembering things.
Also, by the way, Nomi, you took off the new art, but for a hot second, there was your drawing of Simone and Yumechi, and it looked like both of you had like your new driver licenses, while Sabin still had like his back from when he was like, like 22.
Oh my god, so good.
Yeah, he has
I've-
not updated it.
It's
It's
too
still
hard.
in black and white.
Drawing is hard, and so I'm only drawing one a week. These
No,
take me
yeah,
like
yeah,
an hour to
absolutely.
do, and I will do one a week. Next
Yeah,
week, I'll have
fun fact.
Sabin, maybe.
Yeah, every time you see a piece of Pikachu art, it's actually Kensugi Mori has to redraw the same Pikachu in the same
Mhm.
static pose every time.
Every
takes him an
single
hour.
time.
Yeah.
He hasn't seen his family in like 20 years.
I wish Jim, not Jim Henson, Jim Davis
Jim-
would do that with
Jim Nintendo?
Garfield.
Mr. Jim Nintendo?
Jim Davis just copy pastes the same picture of Garfield in the same comic, and it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
Work,
He just
work
does that?
smart, not hard.
Yeah, he puts exactly 0 effort into Garfield
Yeah,
comics.
honestly, like, have you ever girl bossed so hard?
No.
No.
Not that hard.
Someday I wish to girl boss that hard, where I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna copy and paste the opening chapter. Yeah, I'm gonna copy and paste last week's opener for today's actual play.
Just Garfield makes me so upset. I look at Garfield and I
Yeah.
go, "Ugh." I look at Heathcliff and I am filled with joy.
You know,
You
there's
look at Garfield
long,
and you're filled with lasagna.
a long-standing beef with Garfield here on the Nomia Vixie Garfield hater channel.
Wait, I didn't even tell you guys. Apparently there's now Garfield branded lasagna being sold in Australia, and Mary came home
Oh my
with
God.
a frozen Garfield lasagna that's now in my freezer.
Oh my god, you have to report back.
Yeah, you have to give us the full review.
I don't even know if I want to. It's like when do I what's the occasion that I break out the Garfield lasagna, you know what I mean?
Whenever
This is gonna
you
be
feel
like a
it.
relic
Next
that
stream.
somebody like sells on eBay on like 3 years from now.
It's gonna be
Frozen
like, I will
lasagna?
only ship it to you with dry ice.
Also, hi Travis.
Mint condition.
I
Condition
got a
Garfield
got a
lasagna.
Garfield lasagna from the dark web.
It's not Garfield Eats, it's a different Garfield lasagna. It's different, I think. I don't think Nathan Masri came to Australia. I don't think, you know what? I don't think Nathan Masri thinks that Australia is real. He gives me that vibe. That I don't think he knows what Australia is.
Is it real?
It's not. I just
Oh,
pretend
shit.
sometimes.
I mean,
for
like,
fun.
if we consider that our closest connection to Australia is an angel from the 13th dimension, I feel like maybe Australia may not be real.
6.13, excuse you.
I'm sorry, 6.1 through repeating, sorry.
It's not repeating, that's a different dimension.
The lore is just so hard to follow.
I mean, like, okay, why why does it have to be 2 decimals? Why not a whole integer? That's my question.
Because if it was just a whole integer, the 6th dimension is a different dimension that I'm not from.
Is it kind of like when you're back in the day when you had to move the antenna on the TV to catch the right channel, and it's like it has to
Yes.
be at about. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. Okay.
You have to
And
like
6.13
tune your
repeating is a
radio.
different dimension because if you did the extra decimals for my dimension, it would be 6.13000000. So if you say 6.13 repeating, that's a different dimension. It's wrong.
Max,
Do you ever
we
get
all
mail from a
know-
different dimension, and you're like, oh, you forgot to carry the 0, you dumbass.
Yes.
Oh my god, this is not
Max.
6.1 to repeating.
Max, we all know that we just have to like spend a full hour before stream tuning our radios just to like tune into Nomia's stream. All the
It's
viewers
true.
also have to do it. You know, this was discussed at Clown College. Did you skip
fine.
that class?
I missed that day.
Was that the day you guys talked? We learned how to juggle, because I feel like I missed that class.
Oh my god,
day.
it all
I
comes
also
back
did
to
not-
juggling.
I also
It's
do not
it's
know how
all.
to
Oh my
juggle.
god.
Does anyone truly know how to juggle?
I bet
You
I
can,
do.
you can
Yes,
you can
Adam
juggle
Savage.
these.
Adam Savage can juggle like crazy. He's nuts.
The one exception.
He did a whole science presentation about juggling. It was nuts. Sorry, am I the only one who cares about Adam Savage
you know what?
here?
This is probably enough
I
nonsense
don't
for
even
the beginning. I
remember
think.
who that is.
Adam Savage, he's the guy
Alright.
from Mythbusters. That's not the one
Yeah,
that was
Oh, right.
I got the reference. I knew who Adam Savage was.
Yeah, Adam
It's only
Savage,
Max.
Adam Savage is a non-binary ally. He straight up like I remember the moment that I was like, Adam Savage is my favorite person is when he went on Twitter and was like science has already proven that there are more than 2 genders, so you can shut up. And I was like, thank
Let's
you.
go.
It's like it's not biologically true. Like there's biologically it's not female. And Adam Savage went on Twitter like, no, actually.
No, you just don't understand how biology works. You learned it at
Yeah.
6th grade level and never came back.
The
Right.
freaking liberals trying to make everyone believe there's more than one gender.
One gender.
Yeah.
Yes,
That was a
We
TikTok
had
going
to get
around.
rid of some of the genders because of an inflation. So there's
Mhm.
only one now.
There's only
There's
one
only one
gender
left.
left.
I
Which
feel
one?
like
What did you
I feel
like
like
to know?
Wouldn't you
Weather
like to know
boy.
whether?
Wouldn't you
Oh,
like to know,
crap.
Weather Boy?
All right. There is like a 20-minute like presentation we could have on about the nature of like the human species and how technically speaking there's really only one gender, the one that all humans are literally developed as, and then there's one mutation. There's basically like Galarian human and then like Cantonian human, but whatever, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Don't worry about it.
It's fine. Don't worry about
I'll
it.
be a
Anyways,
Jotoian human.
Also, I do want to preface the stream by saying I didn't even tell you guys this before stream. I forgot. I was
Oh,
too busy playing.
Let's go.
I was too busy playing balloons. No, it's not an exciting thing. It's that I'm having quite a I don't know how to say. I'm dizzy today, so I'm like having a bit of trouble focusing. So if I need to, so I might have like trouble paying attention, and I might zone out a bit or forget what's happening.
No worries, you're good, Frenda.
But
It's okay.
No,
I'll
Everybody
ask
in the
for
club
clarification.
getting dizzy.
The co-hosts got you covered.
Yeah, you
Yep.
guys have to.
If you need to
carry
like
me
chill a
bit.
little.
Yeah, and honestly, by the way, if at any point you need us to like slow down or you want to take a break,
Or
just
speed up or something.
literally just
Yeah.
say so, okay?
Yeah.
You're legitimately good. See, I for one, I really appreciate you bringing that up because otherwise I wouldn't have known. And honestly, we are here today to play a Pokemon-inspired tabletop role-playing game, PMD TTRPG : LIDO
LIOD
Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
Featuring Dante from Devil May Cry.
Do we
With
know?
Knuckles and Knuckles. Is it and Knuckles or with Knuckles?
It's and
It's
Knuckles.
and
And
Knuckles.
Knuckles.
Okay, so
all
And
of us
Knuckles
Sonic
monster,
fans that-
to be precise.
Wolfie asks, "Is this just Pokemon D&D?" We're using a modified version of ECD6. That is a very light, rules light fantasy role-playing game inspired by old school D&D, but it's not really like 5th edition D&D over here.
And we're doing it more
Also-
storytelling based rather than gameplay based.
Yeah. I mean, storytelling
Well, we
is
are gonna get
gameplay.
into a fight this time.
Yeah.
Let's fuck this
I
fight
mean,
and
you know,
forth.
we
Yeah,
Or
she's
Blango.
got some rules
already.
and such,
Well,
but it's you know it's a chill game mostly.
And the one thing that I want to say is because like here's the deal, okay? First and foremost, you may be noticing if Nomia's playing as Simone the Fletchling and Kitty's playing as Yumechi the Muna and Chips is playing as Sabin the Wall, the greatest, the finest, the untippable. Who the hell is Max? I am the narrator. I am a game master of sorts, though I come with no plan. I am merely just the vehicle that allows the story to move forward. I speak for characters who have no player, and I structure the gameplay and make the rules work out. Which is to say that in this particular campaign, because here's something that I've never really liked about the traditional idea of role-playing games, where like sometimes people think that like if you're not doing combat, you're not actually playing the game, which I strongly, incredibly disagree with. Like as soon as you're sitting at the table, hanging out with your friends, you're playing the game. And right now, we have already started playing.
Playing the game.
We're totally
We're
playing.
playing
We
the
haven't
game.
just been rambling about nonsense.
No,
This
look, we
is
got shit fucked the
gameplay.
Tyrannosaur.
It's you know we gotta get our sillies out before we put our sillies back on.
Yes.
Right, before shit fucked the Tyrannosaur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta
You know,
you gotta use the makeup remover to take off the clown makeup before putting it back on.
Mhm.
yeah. Like
Yeah, give your skin a break.
we're still gonna be wearing clown makeup, but it's gonna be like different.
Yeah, the Foogies are down today, so you can't see that everyone's wearing clown makeup right now.
Yep.
So
Yeah. I made a new Fugi and everything where I was like dressed up as a little clown, but I guess I'm just gonna like retire it forever now.
yeah, it's really
Rip.
sad.
Oh my god. For the next stream, we should all show up dressed up as little clowns.
We're all
Oh my God.
clowns.
Watch us all forget that.
We
Okay,
are all.
I mean, like,
immediately
actually,
It's like
Nomia,
all of us
if you want
forget
to,
Mhm.
you know what
But,
you
like,
could really
one of
do?
us.
You could download a PNG of a clown nose and give every one of us a clown
Oh my
nose.
God.
Listen,
And we'll put a little honk
my
on the
brain is too
soundboard.
fried right now. I don't know. I would forget what I was doing
Yep.
halfway through.
all
This is
good.
perfectly fine. Oh wow, so Nomia's dead on the stream? Get out of here, Nomia's dad. It's time for us to start playing PMD TTRPG LIDOV Episode 2 The Secret of the Dam and Blingo's Arrival.
Yeah. What did I call this stream? I called it the Grand Mystery of the Broken Dam, and also Blingo.
Oh,
And
I'm
also
so excited for
Blingo's here.
Blingo.
I'm so excited for Blingo. Everybody's
Blingo.
favorite character. He
Everyone's
was the
favorite
most
character.
popular character in the results from last
Yeah,
time's
it was like, it's
comments.
actually yeah. Last week's Shonen Jump poll actually, people said that
Yes.
Blingo was their favorite character.
The number one character is Blingo.
Yeah, and number 2 was strangely Monkey D. Luffy from One Piece? It's strange.
That's
Weird.
very weird.
I didn't even realize he was
Yeah,
in this.
I guess he was in the background somewhere, and everybody was like, "Oh my God, it's Luffy!"
Yeah, he was in the island segment from last episode in the beach where everybody was doing things. I guess
Yeah,
if
he
you really
wasn't-
zoom in,
He wasn't even a Pokemon. He was just Luffy.
it was
Yeah.
actually just
Luffy.
Monkey D. Luffy. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
What Pokemon with what Pokemon would Monkey D. Luffy be if Monkey D. Luffy was a Pokemon Go?
See, I don't watch One Piece.
I don't watch One Piece.
He's a stretchy monkey. Name a stretchy monkey Pokemon Go.
Ambipom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would be Apom, Ambipom. Salute.
Yo,
That's
yo,
you.
free Nomia's niece?
Nope, it was muted on stream.
Hee We got the sneeze.
We got friend sneeze benefits.
It always gets muted on stream, but I don't have a hotkey
Dude,
to mute on
I
Discord.
finally
so.
heard one.
We did it.
I finally
actually-
heard one. Wow.
I actually found out the reason that I probably sneeze on stream all the time is because apparently there's this thing that it's like a glitch in your brain where sometimes if you look at a bright light you sneeze, and I have a
Yes.
light
Yeah.
and I have a light for lighting up my face for my VTuber model, and so I think
You
whenever I turn that light on I sneeze. Or
That
if
makes
it might
sense.
be
That's-
looking at my
yeah.
computer. I don't know what it is, but it makes me sneeze.
That makes sense.
Also, there are like a million golden wattle trees around at the moment, and they're all in bloom.
They're fucking
it's-
waddling.
They're all in bloom. Like, for some reason, Australia decided to make our national plant something that is notorious for giving people allergies. And so they
We have
and
a bunch of those too.
And so the government was like, let's plant these trees everywhere because it's our national plant. And then it's just like,
Prime
oh, but
Minister.
it sheds
Prime
everywhere.
Minister. Should we really plant the mustard gas trees, Prime Minister?
Yeah, that's
I think
essentially
they're
what they
pretty.
did. It's like, but it's
Okay,
but
I'll
it's
change his
pretty.
name.
I can't
Wonka
read.
does nuts.
No, you should just misspell Monkey D. Luffy.
That's Monkey D. Luffy. You don't even just misspell it. I think that's just Monkey D. Luffy.
Legally distinct Monkey D.
Okay,
Luffy.
how is this legally distinct?
Taffy.
Monkey D. Taffy.
It's pronounced Taffy.
Yeah.
Is this a fucking English thing? I fucking hate
No,
English so
we're
bad.
making
No,
it rhyme
we're
with
making
Luffy.
it-
Ah, okay, for a hot
Goofing
second.
on you. Get goofed on.
God,
It's because
no,
people call
did I
him
get
Luff.
goofed on?
Because people
You're
call
telling
him
me,
Luff.
you're telling me
people call
these
him-
three
on
fucking
you?
clowns are
Maxie?
clowning on me?
Maxie?
Maxie?
We're clowning on you.
It's because people always say Luffy, and then there's all those the people in the comments like, it's pronounced Luffy, and so when you said Taffy, I was like, it's pronounced Taffy.
Taffy.
Tavy.
All right, so I guess there's now. By the way, I went for Apom instead of Ambipom. By the way, there's an Apom that is just literal. That I guess
This is
he's
Driver.
Monkey the Taffy. So get excited.
All right.
I love having. I don't know. Nomi, I don't know if you want to show them like the lower part of the setup, so people can see my little drawer full of minifigs that I'm just like waiting to pull out.
Your little guys.
Yeah.
They're just hanging. Along with a giant fucking Dolphin.
Well,
Yeah, his
Pokemon
name is Big
Gens
Gulp.
are in this.
It's Big Gulp.
All
It's whatever we want.
Yeah.
whatever we feel like at this time.
Oh yeah, we have a
Although-
Rowlet.
Although
I have a
Simone
Rowlet
is
for no reason.
no, there's a Rowlet. We have a mentor Rowlet. He's gonna
He's
come in
vibing.
later.
Hell
Though
yeah.
Simone is making notes about where we are. Oh, and Slow King Kid knows BTS. I forgot about that.
Yep.
Oh yeah, very important. Thank you.
Yeah. It's actually it actually had lore implications.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm me and another person are on the Google Doc, and I see someone is highlighted. Slowking can pick up radio waves and knows BTS.
I think I did that.
Okay.
Hmm.
Whoa, are you anonymous alligator? Wow.
Are you
Wow.
anonymous
Okay, then.
leopard?
Wow.
Meow.
Meow.
All right.
Okay.
I was really hoping that Chip's gonna be like, Maxie, we're all getting in the clown car, Maxie. Come on, Maxie. There's only been 10 of us, Maxie.
Maxie.
All right. So.
No, you only get in the clown car
Previously.
to go on a date with your wife. Anyways.
Aww.
So real. We don't have a date this coming week because we're seeing friends.
Yeah, we're going on it. Oh, by the way, I know that someone is like, please get on with the show, and we will.
Never.
But announcements, there won't be an episode next week because Kitty and I we're going on a vacation.
Yay!
Where I wanna be.
Yeah, we're gonna go meet with some of our real life friendos, as opposed to what everyone else I know on the internet who's also a real life friend. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go and do Halloween stuffs.
Woo.
Woo.
And I will be doing
Yeah.
something.
Nomia will
Yeah.
be here though.
I will
Yeah,
be
Nomia will be here.
somewhere.
I'll be here. I'll
Will you
I'll
see
live
me?
stream.
here?
Who knows?
Oh, we could do our Monster Hunter collab, Chips.
Oh, let's play Monster Hunter.
Okay, we might be playing Monster Hunter next week.
But I want to play Monster Hunter too.
Well,
Nomia.
then don't be on vacation.
Too late.
Abandon your friends.
You know what? Let me actually really quickly check in with Plakesworth and Charlie and Kendra. I'm like, you know what?
I think we gotta. ditch
We
this
gotta
list.
I know
cancel.
we've been planning
I'm
this for a
sorry.
while, and we've been like looking forward to it. But
And we spent a lot of
me and Chips
money.
want to play Monster Hunter,
Hunter.
so
Yeah, I'm really sorry,
yeah,
but like,
for 3 hours on
like-
Sunday.
yeah, like literally, like the thing that we could do at any time. Yeah, it's happening this Sunday. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
it's
this
not gonna
is
work.
actually going to be the last time me and Nomia ever play Monster Hunter.
Ever.
Ever.
We're never gonna play
That
Monster
is a
Hunter
lie. I
again.
can't escape her.
It's the last time. They're actually deleting their save files.
Yep.
I'll be
Yeah.
deleting Nomia Vixie from
Yeah,
Monster
I'm rank
Hunter.
59, and I'm going to be deleting.
I don't even know what
The
rank
save
I am.
file will
I mean, like,
explode
honestly,
after this
like,
stream.
The funniest thing about Manhunt is that like it's the kind of game where you can spend like 300 hours like grinding and like having fun, and then you're like, but what if I just started playing from like the beginning,
Hmm.
and then you do it,
Yeah.
and then you're like, yeah, that feels good. What if I did it again? Like I have legitimately an itch. I want to just play Generations Ultimate with Kitty from the beginning again.
Aw.
We could be cats.
We could be cats. Yeah. In that game you can play as a cat, by the way.
And it's easier.
Hmm.
Yeah, and actually, because in Manhunt, right, like there's like the palicos, right, and like they'll have like different like types and abilities. Those abilities you actually get to use in Generations Ultimate. It's really fun. Anyways, so
Oh.
previously on PMD TTRPG LIDOT DOV, whatever, it's fine. Pokemon TTRPG. We had the first episode. We were introduced to our protagonist, Simone the Fletchling, formerly a human being who happened to be a gym trainer. One of the trainers at a gym. Really
Gym in
yeah, thank
Galar.
you. Really disillusioned with the reality that when you work at a gym, you have to have like a team of like 5 goddamn like non-stupid Pokemon. Sabin, former world-famous Pokemon trainer, maybe one of the greatest of all time, and of course Yumechi, former idol, who may or may not be currently in the real world in a goddamn hospital bed. We'll see. Beep, 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 beep. Anyways,
Stop making my heart go down.
it's back. It's back. Don't worry about it. It's
Yumechi, come
back.
back.
Yumechi, come back. So all of these spoke. Well, actually, Simone and Sabin found themselves waking up in this mysterious island, and they were greeted by one of the locals, Yumechi, who has been here for a little while. Together, they traveled to the nearby beach, where a group of Pokemon have opened up a new settlement. According to what they learned, a nearby dam that was built burst, or something happened to it, and it washed away a settlement where Pokemon were living, forcing all of them to get displaced. In attempting to join this community and help however they can, Simone, Sabin, and Yumechi were joined by the local Pepino, who's on the screen, and they're gonna go and check what was going on with the dam, alongside communicating with the sister settlement of water Pokemon a little bit deeper into the island.
Yep. I think that covers everything.
Yep. And the thing that I love about, running the games the way that I do is we have already kind of like touched on what we wanted to see happen this particular campaign, this particular episode. So we have a little bit of a groundwork, right? So I think that I've always been the kind of person. I've always been the kind of person where, especially with writing, with fiction writing, and also role-playing games, where I'm like, we don't have to look at the boring part. We don't have to do, a 10-minute The Room style montage where you just see shots of San Francisco in the distance, right? We don't have to do that. Instead, the episode begins much like the episode of a Pokemon TV show, where our characters are already moving in progress. And I want to say right now, Simone, Sabin, and Yumechi, what has been your experience chatting with Pepino, the local of the village?
I think Simone is grappling with she's never really focused a lot on Pukimuku, so she's like, I don't even know what this guy does. And she's struggling to talk to Pokemon as if they're people because she's uses them as battlers. So she's like
Little guys.
So she's like
and so you tell me internally Simone is like it doesn't even have good stats. What is it doing?
When she's struggling really hard to not look at Pepino and see a bunch of numbers.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
You could just see the Matrix glaze over the screen.
Yeah.
She's testing IVs.
Oh my god, I love the idea of Simone just looking at Pepino and being like, is your gimmick really that you throw out your stomach? Is that really it?
Innards out. That's his ability.
Yeah, you just throw them out. By the way, I want to let you know that I want to envision all of you envision a shot of I don't know why I always go to this, but I go to the Lion King, the Hakuna Matata song, where you see the profile shot of the characters walking alongside as the camera is spanning, and literally I like the way that it's arranged on the screen actually, where Sabin is near the front, Pepino's near the middle, Yumechi is hovering in the middle, and Simone is hopping along behind. And as you guys are walking over logs and crossing little rivers and hopping along rocks, I immediately envision a moment where Pepino trips, falls down, but because he's literally made of goop, he just turns over and just keeps on moving. Just imagine the half a second of oh no, Pepino, and then Pepino just flops down and is oh yeah, I'm just a sea cucumber. Anyways,
how does Pepino walk?
I'll show you on the stream. That's step 1.
Okay.
He's like a worm.
Mm-hmm.
You just worm
There you go.
around.
There you go.
Who up stretching their worm?
And
if he
anyone else
worms
up there
around,
stretching their
then-
worm?
I think if it worms around, then Simone's also struggling with being a bird and being worm.
Do you think, is Simone having a moment of kind of this association where you're wow, I really do have bird legs now, huh?
Yeah, I think
I really do be a bird.
Simone kind of has a moment of being damn, really could go for a worm right now. Kind of hungry. And then
I
she's
could
like,
really
wait.
go for a Caterpie right about now.
And then she's
Wait
like,
a
wait.
minute.
Oh,
Wait, what the
wait,
fuck?
wait, worm.
There's something that really tickles me about I'm picturing Simone and Simone being holy fuck, my knees bend the wrong way. No.
What the fuck is happening?
I think she has that moment of panic, and then when she recovers, she just she's looking down at her legs too much, and then she just goes up on Saban's back, and it's I'm just gonna be up here for a second, and she's just gonna ride
Don't
on
mind
Saban's
me.
head.
Day one of being a bird Pokemon. Damn, that Weedle's looking mighty nice.
Yeah, she's just gonna sit on top of Saban's head and dissociate for a little bit.
What about the other two, Sabin and Yumechi? How has the journey here. Let's say it's been probably like 2 to 3 hours of like walking. You're gonna be soon arriving at the remains of the previous settlement. But you know what has been going through your mind, and if I'm picturing someone like Yumechi, like you know you have done this walk before, so like how are you killing time, or what's going through your head?
I think at the end of the last stream, you know, when Simone mentioned, at the end of the last episode, when Simone mentioned Yumechi, that they know a Yumechi who's an idol, and Yumechi kind of had this flashback of like, wait, is that me? Yumechi's just kind of slowly starting to remember some stuff. So she's just like, she's very quiet, but not in like the dazed way, like she usually is. She's just like very silent, contemplating, almost looks like she's just dissociating. Probably runs into a branch a couple of times, and everyone's like, are you good? She doesn't say anything, just keeps floating forward.
I picture like whenever anything disturbs Yumechi's floating, Yumechi just like turns slightly, you know, like does like the little like bouncing,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
and then just keeps on floating normally.
Yep, that's it.
Oh,
I love that.
I love her.
She
She has not said a damn word.
She moves forward, and if anything gets in her way, she just keeps moving forward until it's not in her way anymore.
Exactly.
Does anyone remember what the hell we gave Peppino as personality traits?
Peppino is just a little guy, from what I remember.
I think
Just
he's-
a little guy. Okay, little guy.
Yeah, something like that, I think.
Rip whoever's watching these in order. I'm sorry, it's been a week since we last played, and I woke up like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I forgot to take notes last time.
There's some notes, but not on the personality.
Mhm.
Sabin, we'll be making you the point of focus characters who arrive at the remnants of the village. I want to like in media res, you know, as
Ow.
Peppino's probably going on about like,
You know, like, people don't think that throwing out your stomach is a good move, but let me tell you, it's quite handy. No one ever expects throwing out your stomach. Anyway, Sabin, so what you been up to, you know?
I think Saba's like kind of half present in his mind. As we established at the end of the last episode, he ran off in quite a hurry compared to the others, as somehow, some way, the entire grass village, I believe it was. Yeah, the grass settlement has brought up his old nickname from his battling days, Sabin the Wall, which has transferred over to this world. And so, you know, he's kind of like politely listening to Lil Peppino here and politely nodding his head, and he's like, you know, he never did consider, you know, throwing out his stomach. He can't really comprehend if his body is capable of that, but maybe.
He's like the polite, you know, the polite femme who's just listening to some guy on the bus talk, and you're like, yeah, it sounds
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, you know, like, the thing you gotta know is that, like,
blah, and then Peppino just spits out its whole stomach, and it's just like,
ah, there it is. Sorry, there was something in the back of my throat. Anyways,
Well, yeah.
Mom's like, no.
so Kitty and I, we've seen a lot of Simpson clips compilations, and Simone just does like the shudder, like.
Yeah.
Also, if he has an idea of how how much of a good grip does Simone have on his little head?
I'm like nested into the hair. So I'm really like settled in there. I'm like nestled in.
Okay, so she's curled up and cozy. He will try and like raise a paw on occasions if he can spot a twig that's about to hit Yumechi, because she seems to have gone full. She's gone full balloon mode.
I think
And,
maybe if I'm strong enough, if it's small enough, I reach up and I peck it out and I pull it down with my beak.
Yeah, it's a team effort.
I feel like the only way to do this better is just to tie a little string around Yumechi and just like have them hover a little bit closer to the ground.
No, we gotta tie a string and then attach it to like Sabin's tail or something.
Yeah.
Can't wander farther.
His little
like-
balloon.
It's like it looks like Yumechi's taking her dog for a walk, but in fact we are taking her for a walk.
Yes.
True. My God.
Yeah. You know, he definitely senses like a younger energy from these two, so he's kind of like has it in the back of his mind that, you know, he's got to look out for them, but he's also at the same time trying to look out for himself mentally, so there's a bit of a conflict going here. So I think when Muro's like, oh, what about you? He's like, oh, me. I'm not sure if I remember actually what I was doing before this.
Oh.
well, don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Also, by the way, it looks like we're about to come up. Yep, here it goes.
And you know, we do like a nice beautiful panning shot. You know, like I want like in, I forget it's X and Y, if it's Pokemon X and Y, but whatever. When you go into an encounter, there's like two trees that part.
I think that's excellent.
Is that X and Y? You know, we have a shot of like, you know, like the trees part, and you see a large, wide clearing that is still currently sopping wet. There is discarded bits of wood, a little bit of like clay. There's clearly remnants of there having been buildings here and people living here. Not like really recently. The ground is not perfectly flat. There's like alterations here and there, kind of like hobbit houses, you know, like, so some Pokemon were living under the earth, some Pokemon were living on top of those little like mounts of dirt, and there was like this large community, and now it's just one big bunch of grass and mud and discarded bits left and right. And as all of you take a step forward into this clearing,
Hey,
Peppino actually slows down a little bit.
Guys, I might be about to faint.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
Don't go towards the light.
I'm not going towards
Yeah.
the light.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Oh no.
Hang on. Can this? How far back can this chair go? Really? I'm just gonna be.
Small Nomi.
I
Yeah,
can lie down.
low rider mode.
I can lie down.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Can you hear
By
me
the
if I
way,
yell from down here?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
There, I'll move.
Yeah, it's
my
okay.
microphone closer. There we
It-
go.
You know,
it-
Simone's
it's-
a bit
Now I'm down-
muffled by the fur.
Now I'm down here. I'm down here now.
No, Nomi's vibing on the floor. It's fine.
Yeah,
It's
I'm gonna be down here for a second. Keep going.
You're
Yeah,
good. You're
yeah,
good.
take it easy.
The thing you gotta remember is that like some gays are like floor gays, okay? And
I'm
Nomia's
a
just
floor
a floor
gay.
gay.
Yeah, she needs her floor time.
Floor
Yeah,
time.
honestly, it just makes sense. Also, remember, when you're playing a game with other people, be mindful of one another. So thank you, Nomia, for letting us know. And if there's anything we can do, please let us know. I would like the audience to know, by the way, that Nomia's okay. It's just, you
I'm
know,
chill.
yeah, it's just,
Yeah.
you know,
No, it's fine.
everyone's
it-
bodies are different. And if anything, I'm very proud of our lovely host here for letting us know, because
Yeah,
I would never want
Nomia-
anybody to feel uncomfortable.
Nomia knows what Nomia needs, and what Nomia needs right now is to lay down for a bit.
Wait, I
Yep.
even have a little thingy. Look.
Oh, there we
it
go.
Yeah.
is. I'm just gonna put.
I'll just put that
I'll
right
just
over.
Put that over here.
There we go.
There we go.
Nomi will be right back.
Yeah,
I'm still
by the way,
talking,
I am.
still good. I just need to be horizontal.
Valid.
No, Nomia becomes the flat fuck.
I'm fine.
Fuck.
It's flat fucks for Sunday.
It's Monday for me, but yes.
Flat fuck Monday.
Flat fuck for Monday.
For Monday.
Monday. FNAF?
Also, in case anyone is like, why does Nomia need to lie down? It's because gravity affects my disorder quite badly, so lying down means that my heart and my brain are level, and it makes it easier for the blood to get to my brain.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Think about how you tip a water bottle back to drink from it.
Mhm.
If you just
Wait,
hold the bottle upright,
you're saying there's a
can't
better
get the
way?
water out. Yeah.
Up until now, this was the only way to drink water out of a glass.
Yeah, you just
Yeah,
held
every-
it upright, and you tried to suck it.
Every day,
You just tried
Max
to
has been
inhale it.
like, it's so hard to stay hydrated as they like waterboard themselves.
I'm just imagining Maxie having the not knowing that you can tilt a water bottle back and just like trying like having it standing upright and just trying to suck it.
Well, like,
Yeah, just
have you guys
chug,
never done
chug,
that thing? If you hold the bottle like right up to your mouth, and then you crunch the bottle as you suck.
Yeah, that's how you drink.
Mhm.
Yeah, for sure. We're learning so much about each other.
And
Yes.
anyways, speaking of skills I learned in prison. Anyways, so
No.
by the way, if anybody's wondering, yes, Simone is in fact literally like has a little nest. Is using Sabin's like pompadour as a little nest. We love
Yes.
it. We love it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Uh,
And Nomia drew him with a lot of luscious hair, so
I
there's
did.
plenty to curl
Lots of room.
into a little nest shape.
Yep, so true.
And if someone could do me a favor and do an Oracle roll, please, to get a feeling for how this place looks like.
Go for it, Chip.
Okay. Oracle roll.
A 10, a pure 10. Let's go.
Ooh.
And actually, Kitty, give me one as well, please.
I could have used a 10 yesterday. Anyways.
Did
Ten-
show up? Okay.
Ooh, 1077. By the way, anybody who's wondering, I'm using the reference sheets from Ironforge, Ironsworn Starforged, a lovely little spiral-bound collection of oracles by Sean Tompkin. Shoutouts to Sean. Shoutouts to
Shout
Sean.
out to Sean.
So,
Sean.
Sean.
Shaw!
Jason.
Jason. Sean.
I'm really sorry for anybody who's expecting this to be like a serious we're jumping in kind of campaign. I'm really sorry. Anyways, so avoid safety.
Avoid safety.
Avoid safety. How do we want to interpret that?
This place is not safe.
Yeah, I think since
you could
the
not
dam-
avoid safety harder
Yeah.
than by
Yeah.
going.
Yeah, I think because everything's like been like kind of toppled and disheveled from the dam. It's like a lot of like the structure here is very like precarious.
And maybe
There
it's
might
like
be,
also really
certain
wet.
holes.
So if you're like
Yeah.
walking like Sabin, it's like you can sink in really easily.
People of the stream, I'm asking you really quickly. What does Pepino's house look like? Go. Pepino's about to run over and be like, "Oh, that's my house."
I imagine it's like you know those tents that are like for one person but you can't stand up in it? It's like that.
Oh.
It's just like a
'Cause he's
little it's like a
small.
little hole. Yeah. It's just a little hole that he just like fits snugly into and he's like,
He's
this is
got a
my
little
hole.
Yeah,
hobbit hole.
I don't know why I
He's
want.
got a little hobbit hole.
I like it's just a pot, you know, like the myth of like catching like a squid using a pot of like an actual clay pot.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like a
And
pot
Yeah,
Pepino-
just
on
like
its
an oval
side,
pot.
and then
Yeah.
just
Pepino
sniggling.
Rushes forward, his
Sniggles.
little sea cucumber-like body, like living little ripples in the water.
I tried to say wiggles and snuggles.
Whipples.
Yes, and he actually like excitedly goes,
Wait a minute, is that my house?
and then like maybe you guys follow him, and is like when he stops, he's like literally in front of a pot that is like the size of his body.
It's like the exact. Oh my god, Dopey. It's so true. This is his
Like,
hole.
Thank you,
for
Dappy.
him.
Yes,
And,
yes, yes.
Pepino, the clay pot is half buried in the mud, and when he goes to like push it out, it's revealed that it's really only half of the pot.
Oh no, it's broke.
Like, God, it's broken.
Oh, that was my. Oh no,
Oh no.
that was my house.
Is there a way we can fix it?
Pepino kind of looks around for like the other half of it.
I have a faint feeling we're not gonna find it.
And then the camera pans out to reveal, like, you know, literally like half, like chunks of houses, bunch of wood everywhere. This is a great time if you guys want to go look around for the. You guys want to loot the village?
Loot the very sad remains of this village.
You know, like Simone hops down and is like just digging through the pockets of dead Pokemon, and it's like, oh wow, look, this one even has a photo of their family. Yo, this is gonna be worth some money.
Oh my god.
Yo, a wedding ring? Let's go.
Skyrim
Does one
sound
have a
effects.
choice band?
Oh my god.
Wait, sorry. I know this Les Mis song.
Are there any Pokemon that survived with a focus sash?
Ha 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 ha. The focus sash is spent when you do that. You little cheat.
Whoops, that missed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Whoa, what a wild situation.
Sabin would actually like to look for any structure that isn't poor Peppino's house, as he doesn't really consider that a structure. And see if there's anything that's like intact enough for him to like poke his nose in and see if he can find anything there.
While you internally consider, you know, that wonderful, like, a statement that would have destroyed Peppino emotionally.
Peppino's like, man, this was a lovely house. It's just big enough for me, and it was just so comfy, and I never had to worry about insulation, and now it's all broken.
Nonetheless, Sabin...
He will. Okay, fine. Before he does that, he will like nudge his nose under Peppino's house, and so that he could also put it on his head. Simone has like a little roof over her head now. And he's just like, I'll take care of this for you, and maybe we'll find the other half.
You really would? Oh, thanks, pal.
I'm like building
It's
a little
important to you.
apartment on top of Sabin's head.
Yeah.
I think
I
Yumichi
mean, you know,
is
you
also
can't-
like coming into it and is trying to help too.
Yeah, we're all just gonna live on top of Sabin.
Yumichi, will after Sabin does a little sleuthing with his dog nose, I want you to tell us where the hell you live. So think about that, and then we'll see if we can find the remnants of your
Fair.
house. Sabin, well, you know, let's be entirely honest. You're a dog.
Mhm.
That would have been a great setup for a joke. You dog. Anyways,
You
Badoom
sly dog.
Uh,
Slide.
lie like a dog. Anyways, so I think we can all agree that your keen senses of smell allow you to have a boon to searching for things. So let's just say maybe you're sniffing around for wood that isn't entirely covered in water.
Mhm.
So please do me a boon roll, please.
Yes. Let me.
And also, Mom says that pizza rolls already.
Boon roll.
All right, so I'm thinking clearly being able to spot, but the results were 1 and 4, by the way. You keep the highest result on a boon.
Mhm.
I think that, you know, being able to find a structure that is standing and it's in good shape without really wasting hours would have been about a normal task, and you scored a 4. So absolutely no question about it. You're able to find the remnants of a house or a building that is still in relatively good shape. It has yet to fall completely down. What do you envision? Are we thinking a little hut? Are we thinking like a maybe like a little like a pseudo permanent tent? Or
What
would you
if
like
it
me to roll some
was-
dice?
I keep having this vision of like a tree with like kind of like a hole where its like roots are, like it's kind of like curved into like that little like triangle shape to create like a little opening.
I love that. A hollowed out tree.
Mhm.
I absolutely love that. I can envision either a medium-sized Pokemon living there, maybe like a long Pokemon, maybe something like a Sentret or a like a Sentret,
Sentry for it.
or a Furret, or a series of smaller Pokemon. Kitty and I think Nomia's laying down, so I'm not gonna ask him to roll dice just yet.
I can roll dice.
Oh, okay. In that case, give me an oracle, and Kitty, give me an oracle as well.
That's a D100.
Yes, and yeah, it's one of
There's
the
a
buttons.
button on there.
78 for Nomia. So the descriptor for this area is protected, plus. So ooh, fleet. Okay, so I'm picturing the roots of this tree. Let me actually establish the shot, by the way. As Sabin is looking around, your eyes are immediately drawn to a little hill near the center of this washed-out settlement. And atop of this little hill, there's a tree, but the tree itself is not like it's not like a fully like a big like a white trunk. It's actually been hollowed out. And even though the area around it, you know, like some of the roots are exposed, they've been washed clean by the water that broke out of the dam. The interior of it is still relatively dry. It's been protected from the waters that would have washed things around it, and this might have been the house of a quick fast Pokemon. I'm thinking a Pachirisu. Something like I'm thinking like a
like that.
Pachirisu. That would make
Yeah.
sense to me. Speaking of that, Yumichi.
Yes.
Do you know who the denizen of that house? As Sabin is walking towards it, do you know who lived in that house?
I think Yumachi like maybe can't place a name, but is like, oh yeah, I remember. Was that guy? That guy lived
That
here.
guy.
What guy?
Says Pepino.
The Pachirisu.
Oh, you mean that guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Where have we seen him?
Pepino looks up at you and like he does a thing where like he kind of like stretches up, because he's all gooey, and he does a thing where like he turns his head like 45-degree angle, and he's like,
Now that you mention it, I don't think I've seen them.
I hope he's okay.
Kind of funny. Yeah, you would think. Well, a few Pokemon haven't shown up yet. Everybody got washed up. We should see what's in there.
I'm back.
Okay. Welcome back.
I hope you're feeling better.
I'm feeling better.
Yay.
Wait, do we have?
Yay.
we
Nomia
don't
rises
have
again.
it.
They got their
Thank
sword
you.
buff.
I wasn't even on
The
the floor.
debuff is
I
gone.
found out. I didn't even know this about my chair, but apparently my chair can like go all the way back.
Yo.
Oh, nice.
I have a gamer
That's
chair
so
that goes all
good.
the way back. I didn't even realize that until just now when I was like, can I just do that? And when I do that, my microphone has, because I have a microphone arm, and that microphone arm almost perfectly can be angled, so it's like right in front of my face when I'm
Let's
lying down.
Go.
Oh
Gamer
my god.
strats.
So that's good information for me to have for future streams.
Yo, yep.
Gamer strats.
Cuddle stream unlocked.
Let's go.
Mhm.
We all just lay down with Nomia. We're just chilling.
Yeah, everyone lays
it's
down.
basic-
One-time stream.
It's a giant game of chicken that we're waiting to see which one of us falls asleep first. It's
It'll
Kitty.
be me.
It'll be
I
Kitty.
did-
I'll fall asleep last.
I did have my
Nobody
eyes
falls
closed
asleep
for the majority of
after
that
me.
time.
Valid.
And I'm listening. You guys can't hear it because it's just on stream, but I was just listening to the like soft Pokemon music playing, and I was like, "Don't fall asleep."
Oh,
We
that
just
would
keep going
honestly-
until Nomia wakes up to
Right.
the stream.
Yeah, I can't end the stream.
honestly. Real talk,
We'd-
real talk.
we'd handle
If you had fallen asleep, I would legitimately have thought it was a bit.
This stream doesn't end
Yeah.
until Nomia wakes up.
Mhm. We
Also-
were
Yeah,
just
so we did
going
like
into
3
just
episodes,
chatting.
Nomia, while you were asleep.
Also, I think Mary's busy right now, so I can't go. Cause usually, my go-to thing for like if I get dizzy is I gotta eat something salty, but I don't
Mm.
think Mary's available to bring me salty food right now.
If you need
So-
to go grab something.
Yeah, I might have to
Yeah.
go grab something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
So
Grab a
I'm
snack.
going to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So POV, by the way,
Simone?
Simone is still like all cuddled up, sleeping on
Yeah,
Sabin's
I
head.
you accidentally
Yeah.
gave me a really like I fell out of a tree and I've been doing a lot. I've been hopping around. I'm not used to hopping around this much, so I think you accidentally made me like the perfect little house on top of Sabin's head, and I just knocked the fuck out. So
Yeah,
Simone
like
just fell
catnap.
asleep.
Pepino's little pot is actually like giving her some insulation, so she's like really warm.
Yeah, you made me really warm, and like Peppino and I are like the same size, so it's like also my hole. This hole was also made for me. You have
I
given me-
love the idea that it looks like Sabin has like a little hat.
Yeah, it looks like Sabin has a little hat, but when Simone wakes up, a
There's a
little bird
bird.
just pops out.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Wait, I have a great idea.
Oh my god. Are you gonna import a
Are you gonna import
Shut
a
up!
pot?
Shut up!
Oh my god.
Hang on, where's my
And
Here it is.
anyway, so you guys walk over to the tree. Well, Nomia's gonna get a salty
Yeah,
snack.
I'll just
You guys
I'll
are gonna
just-
go on raid.
I'll zoom out
Shadow
weirdly.
Legends.
That'll be fun. I won't mute my microphone on Discord, so I can tell you what's going on. But I will mute my microphone on stream. So,
get the secrets.
By the way, Redcon, this is actually what Pepino's house is, by the way.
Oh my god. I'm
oh my
ready.
god, wait, I'll stay for this. Oh my god, it's a Rocky helmet!
It's half of a Rocky helmet.
It's like mostly intact.
You know, I think it's one whole Rocky helmet.
Maybe
Let's
it's just
go.
like cracked.
Yeah,
a
maybe
little.
it was 2 Rocky helmets. I don't know. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's perfect.
I'm imagining him in like 2 Rocky helmets, like he's a little capsule toy.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Perfect.
And
we only have
now-
one Rocky helmet.
Wait,
We
if
have
you
to
put the
find
Rocky
second.
helmet upside down and it like rests on top of Sabin's head, then I can like nest in there.
Oh my god.
It's like a bowl.
It's like a bowl.
His
I'm in the
balance
bowl.
is great.
Yeah,
It's because
Yeah,
he's
the
built
thing
like a
about-
fucking bench.
yeah, I'm just in there.
There we go. Let's go.
Also, can this now be that Sabin is now canonically wearing a Rocky helmet? Can Sabin now get Rocky helmet
Yeah,
stats?
we're going full tank build.
Let's
Never
go.
punished.
Yeah, you know what? We'll see. Because I was workshopping a way to like retcon that Pepino's house was always a Rocky helmet. Maybe Pepino was like,
Oh no, all the chunky rocks fell off.
Maybe he
Oh my
thought it was a
God.
pot. Maybe he thought it was a pot, and Simone was like, "That's a
I-
Rocky helmet."
I really
I love
really
that.
love the idea when a character thinks a thing is a thing, but it's not the thing.
Yeah.
I like
It's
Pepino
like
being
he-
like,
Oh, it's my pot.
I think like he heard about because Kane's been, been around humans before, so Kane could have said something about pots before, and he's like, "Oh, that's shaped like a pot."
That's probably a pot.
I've heard of that.
And then Simone's like, "That's a Rocky helmet," and Pepino's like, "What are you
The fuck?
talking about?"
Yeah, Simone's doing number
actually-
calculations again.
all right, so
Okay, I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
okay,
no,
get your
no,
snack.
go. No,
Get your
no,
snack.
Nomia's gonna laugh in the middle of this stupid bit that is really just for me and Kitty. Anyway, so flashback. By the way, this is actually like when you read the novelization of this series, this will be a chapter that will be added on to explain the origin of the Rocky helmet. See, actually, Kane, the Slowpoke who runs the other settlement and who has knowledge of humans and may or may not know about Sabin's identity and Pokemon fighting, remembers when the powerful Sabin the Wall used a Pokemon with a Rocky helmet to do a move known as the pot play.
Oh my
Fuck you.
god.
And Pepino might have heard a comment like that offhand, and
pot
was
play.
like,
Oh, that must be a pot. You play with it.
and then Pepino like literally like swooshing inside of the pot.
I love Pepino. I would protect him with my fucking life. I've had
Um,
Pepino for 1.5 sessions, and if anything happened to him, you know what
You're
I
all
would do.
fucking dead.
Get
Love it.
shit fuck the Tyranitar out of here.
Get out of here,
That's
shit.
I'm
right.
back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Please.
Welcome back.
Well, you guys can see it. It's only in my GM view, but there's a timer above Pepino's head that says "Time until Pepino dies."
No! Don't. If you kill
Pepino.
Pepino, I'm gonna scream. I will
Rip.
scream at the top of my lungs.
Also, I love that for this not being an actual Pokemon TTRPG, we have figured out how to bring like a bunch of Pokemon things. Like I love that now the Rocky helmet is in the game now.
Yep,
Also,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
let's have a debate on whether I'm wearing the Rocky helmet because I'm upside down and technically I'm in the position to be wearing the Rocky helmet, or if Sabin's wearing it because it's on top of Sabin's head.
See,
mean,
this
if
is how
you're
we get
in-
around the rules of held items. I
Right?
never
We're
told
both
you about
wearing it.
combining.
You're both wearing the Rocky
We've
helmet.
unlocked double battles. Double stacked battles. This was
my
actually
God.
cut from Pokemon Black and White.
It's true actually.
The
Also-
Tsum Tsum stack battles were cut.
Also,
Soups.
for anyone concerned about if I manage to get enough time to make something actually salty, Mary's done with their thing and is now able to make me pasta. So Mary's doing that
Let's
now.
go.
Let's go.
And
Wow,
in
this battle is stacked.
20 to 30 minutes, I will have pasta.
Hey, stuff.
Pasta.
Let's go.
So, sorry
And
for
in 20 to 30
disappointing
minutes,
people.
Pepino might be dead.
Shut the
Yay,
fuck-
Mary. Yes, everyone.
Yeah, shout outs to Mary.
Shout out
Shouts
to
to Mary.
Everyone give a shout out to Mary. Say thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
Thank you for taking care of my friend.
Thank you for the pasta. So do we also get some pasta?
Yeah, can you mail us some
Yeah,
pasta?
Mary, could you bring me pasta too?
Can I
Yeah,
have
I'll ask
Yeah,
Mary.
just like a cardboard box that is just like sopping wet with pasta.
And the Garfield lasagna.
and the Garfield
Yo,
lasagna.
can we
Oh
get
my
a piece
God.
of that lasagna? Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll let Mary know that actually we want the Garfield lasagna. I'll eat that on stream.
We can cut it into fourths.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll figure it out.
Mom, Nomia's mailing food in the mail again.
I would
Not
never.
again.
I just love the idea of like a cardboard sorry, this is for only for Americans, a USPS United States Postal Service cardboard box and just like a spoonful of pasta just going straight into that box.
Sorry, I got distracted mid-sentence because Dobby just wrote in chat, you hear the sound of spaghetti thwap against the receiver. Something about that really broke me.
The thwap. The thwap.
The thwop, yeah. I love myself a good onomatopoeia, honestly.
Also, not to...
Thwap.
I don't want to get derailed, so I'll only mention this briefly. But
I know where we're going.
But Vox's tentacle porn stream, he had to take them down because he was on the verge of getting YouTube strikes for being too horny on main.
I heard about that actually.
So now the spaghetti
tragic.
tentacles are gone. You can't listen to the spaghetti
Rip.
tentacles anymore.
Lost
sure someone
media.
saved it.
Lost media
yeah,
iceberg.
wow.
Spaghetti tentacle.
Yep.
I rest in
Sanity
peace.
restored.
Rest in
Everyone
peace.
F in the
spaghetti
chat for
tentacle.
Vox's tentacle ASMR. I'm so sad, dude.
Thanks, YouTube.
And
1984.
Literally 1980.
Dude, not allowing tentacle porn on YouTube is exactly like
Literally
1984.
1984.
I'm so fucking mad. I'm sorry. I'm like one of two people who have actually read 1984, and I fucking hate whenever it's used like that. But whatever, it's fine. That was funny.
That's the joke.
I think it's exactly
That's a
like
joke.
1984. I mean, don't you know in the tentacle porn, there's literally it literally ends by Vox's tentacles fucking you so hard that it splits you in two and you explode and die. That's
Man, I hate it
legit
when
how
happens.
that's legit how that ends. How dare YouTube take that off the platform?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
I
this
don't
is
know why they would take that
family-friendly
down.
content.
It's art.
Advertisers
YouTube.
would love
That's
it,
art.
surely.
Yeah.
Advertisers
We
don't
need
want the
another
tentacle porn.
adpocalypse.
So sad. Anyway, continue,
Indeed.
Maxie.
Should I make a meter where like it's just like a Tyranitar foot, and it's just like slowly getting closer to Pepino?
Yeah, I think maybe
No.
anytime. I think maybe shit fuck the Tyranitar is actually. It's actually a meta commentary on keeping us in line, where the longer we go on a tangent, shit fuck the Tyranitar just slowly creeps on screen. And if he ever gets fully on screen, then we have to battle him, and he's got the stats, and he's like level
oh my
99.
Oh my
Max
God,
EVs.
It's the Reaper from Persona.
Oh my god.
You hear the sound of
feel like-
chains.
I feel like if Shitfuck the Tyranitar did step on Pepino, he would just like flatten and then reinflate like a little like squishy toy.
Oh my god.
He's like
Like
a
the
cockroach
Bowser,
that
like the
can go
mini
fully
He
game
makes a
flat.
little squeaky toy noise.
Sorry, Kitty and I were shopping today, and we went by the pet section, and they had I've never like had like a dog since I haven't had a dog since I was like like 5 years old, but like they had a toy that was like a squeaky toy, but it made pig sounds, and I'm
And
like,
it was shaped
wow,
like a
yeah!
pig.
technology's come a long way.
Lucy and
Back
Previous Fairy
in my
loved
day, they
those
were just like
things.
squeak
Oh
squeak
my god.
squeak squeak, but now you can have it make like pig sounds.
Oh,
Yeah,
when
they
I
go
worked
oink,
at a fucking pet store, all of the sounds. All of the
Every
sounds.
single
Please insert that classic vine of the person pushing their hand on the bin full of rubber chickens.
Yes, that was my life.
Yes.
Adam Savage made a bomb of those where he made it so he basically made like a portable squeaky chicken bomb where he could like release the pin and then they would all go bam.
Fuck, it's
I love
okay.
Adam
we're gonna
Savage.
continue.
Yes, we gotta continue.
Yes.
All
Let's continue
right.
searching.
So Sabin leaving the party, leaving the party, leaving the party,
No.
leaving the
Yeah,
party.
he's gone. I'm leaving the campaign.
Sabin walks up to the little hill with the little hollowed out tree, and inside of that tree, I'm gonna do an oracle roll for once. How bad is the situation? 99.
Oh no.
Oh, let's
Oh.
fucking go.
The structure is protected, but the inside is fucked.
By the way, I love that. Simone woke up. By the way, I love
Yeah,
that.
I'm up now.
Simone heard that there
so
was like shit fucked, and they're like,
the
wait a
four of you climb up that little hill, and like you peek into the inside of that hollowed out tree, and inside of it, it's a strange mess of shapes and colors.
Blacephalon!
Hardly resembling even a Pokemon. And there is a Blacephalon curled up inside of the tree, almost as though seeking shelter. It's very like narrow and thin. I picture it kind of like almost in a fetal position, with its beautiful disco ball head, like slowly like gyrating as though it's like on standby mode.
snoring like that.
There is a sleeping Blacephalon inside of that tree. What do you do?
I think Simone can't control herself. She just goes, Ultra Beast! Like, very loudly.
All right, all right. Give me a Bane roll, Simone.
Oh no, Simone! Simone!
That's a 1.
Yes.
Um,
And?
Oh.
your ability to not wake up the Blacephalon has absolutely succeeded. No, that's a lie. The disco ball head begins gyrating faster, and almost in horror movie fashion, the limbs like jerk up, and out of the little hole emerges this Blacephalon, and you can tell because you're a Pokemon and everybody here is familiar with Gale of Darkness. There is an aura around this Blacephalon, almost a dark aura, as though the light around it is being sucked out. Even though you're in the brightness of day, the lights appear to have become rather dimmed, and the whiteness in the Blacephalon almost seems stark
Sorry
compared
about that
to
stream.
the.
That
didn't hear
didn't
a
affect
stream.
you guys on that didn't affect you guys on Discord. That just affected stream.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're good.
I accidentally
you're good.
blasted them with sound.
Do.
You're good. You're good.
I
you're
brought
good.
up some battle music and it
Also-
was too loud.
Oh no.
When Blingo comes out of his hole to shame mankind, I think also the hole is shorter than his body, so he kind of does this like
Yes. Yes.
that horror movie look.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
yeah. He almost kind of does the Ringu thing, where like
Oh,
he
no.
he comes
Crawls
out of it
out.
like one limb at a time. Also like some Beetlejuice shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can I, as a pro battler, roll to see if he's about to do a move or something?
I am gonna say that because of the nature of time, I think you have exhausted your pool of action points until the next cycle comes around. I feel like there are other, like I want you to understand that like you made a sound and the Blacephalon is coming out, and I'm asking Yumechi and Sabin if they react in a particular way as this incredibly crazy shape emerges from the tree.
I'm gonna quickly search how tall Blacephalon is.
10 feet tall.
I think Sabin,
It's
definitely
5'11".
noticed. Jeez.
It's
Yeah,
taller
this is
than
like
me.
this is a
Jesus Christ.
fucking man.
It's a man's side. Blacephalon is non-binary though.
Oh my god.
Genderless, I guess.
Diversity wedge?
And by the way, I do want to bring out a point, by the way, that is probably going to be brought up by people in the comments or whatever, but I do want to say Ultra Beasts are just Pokemon from another dimension. They're not inherently
Like me.
they're not like Legos. But they're literally just the Pokemon of a different dimension. I want to clarify that. For anybody who's like, oh my god, they're fighting a legendary. They're not. They're fighting just a realist. Yeah.
Yeah, we're fighting a strange guy.
Yeah,
A
and
long
Simone's
guy.
freaking the frick
Straight
out
fella.
because she's been this entire time. We've already established that Simone has been trying to figure out what region we're in, and like cataloging all the Pokemon she's seen. And now she's seen a
by the
fucking
way-
Ultra Beast, and she's going nuts.
By the way, how do we feel about the the meta idea that in the world of Pokemon, Ultra Beasts are like the equivalent of like cryptids or like.
Oh my god, I,
I
love
love
that.
that.
Yeah.
I think maybe
Yeah.
like this
So
is
they
probably
may
like
have, like
oh yes, Chips.
so like the gang may have heard of Ultra Beasts, but probably haven't seen one unless they've been like directly involved in investigations with them.
It's the kind of thing where like the average person probably has heard about them from icebergs of like Pokemon that may or may not exist.
Yes.
I think I want to pitch that this whole story that we're playing through occurs after the events of like older games. So like maybe people who are more in the know about Pokemon and stuff, or even people who just watch the news, probably know that like the thing that happened on Alola, where like a rift opened and like Ultra Beasts, like that was like the big thing in the news a while back.
It got a little bit buried because it was happening at the same time as when Rayquaza stopped a meteor from crashing into the Earth.
Yeah, all the games happened at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah,
let
and
me
then,
tell
you know,
2020 was wild.
One's getting,
That was a wild year.
flooded and barren at the same time.
Yep. Fucking.
I mean,
wow.
Just chilling.
I'm just telling you, like that's just the United States, man. It's just like, wow, the West Coast is on fire and the East Coast is frozen over. It's just, it's fine.
Yep.
I think
It's fine.
Simone probably. I want to pitch that Simone probably does know more about Ultra Beasts than maybe the average person would. Not because she uses them in battle, because no one really does, I think, in the circuit. Except for a couple, but they're pretty hard to grab. But I think she would probably know because that happened during the same time that Alola was like building up their own league, their own Pokemon Battle League, and she was like following that and excited to see a new entry in like Pokemon League stuff. And then the fucking Ultra Beast shit happened, and she was like following that whole drama.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
And there's also probably like the conspiracy theory of like why the government is like, you know, trying to like bury any information on like Ultra Beasts other than specific things, you know.
Yeah, I think Simone's
Yeah.
definitely an Ultra Beast truther.
By the way, envision, if you may, a YouTube thumbnail with Gus Lord and the text, "What was he guzzling?"
What was he guzzling?
What was he guzzling?
What was he guzzling?
Does he
No
know?
G, apostrophe after the N.
Yep.
What was he guzzling?
I think Sabin has treated, the tales of Ultra Beasts and stuff as just like, stories to tell your kids to be careful out night.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
So
I don't think Yumichi followed the news, so I don't think Yumichi knows what the fuck this is.
Actually, Yumichi, you might actually know who this is particularly, because Peppino
true.
actually steps forward and goes,
Oh, guys, don't worry. I know him. It's Blingo. Guys, it's
and in the middle of him saying Blingo the
No.
second time, Blingo
No.
punches him.
No,
Peppino!
flies out of screen.
no, Peppino,
A
He
Blingo,
makes a squeaky toy noise.
I want you to, yeah.
a sad squeaky toy.
I want you to know, by the way, that like Blingo straightens its back like a goddamn like shonen anime antagonist,
Oh my god.
and now there's the JoJo menacing appears on the screen.
Oh my god, I can
and-
imagine the pose exactly.
Yes,
Yep.
yes, and I legitimately, since Blingo has not gotten the jump on all of you guys, combat has formally begun. This strange Pokemon has the intent of actually hurting you guys. Maybe it's seeing you guys as threats. After all, if a bunch of little weirdos woke me up and I was a shadow Pokemon, I would definitely want to fight. I also want to clarify that this Blingo has not shown the ability to communicate at the moment. It appears to be overwhelmed with the desire to fight.
Also, I completely forgot to open Clip Studio. Hang on. I gotta get little thingies. A little sheets.
Oh, our little sheets.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Here we go. I'll bring them up. Okay, here we
Oh my
go.
gosh, okay. And this
Let's
thing is
go.
also a whole fire ghost.
Yes, hang on. I actually
Yep,
need to. My
Blingo the
tablet's not even
Blissifalon
plugged.
is Fire Ghost.
Yes, fire ghost. And also, I still get to go first even when ambushed, so.
Yep.
I'm a speedy
So
guy.
in ECD6, unless ambushed, heroes go first. But I have notions. We have notes here, right? So because of the order that things happen, Simone, you get to immediately go first. You get to take the first action. You're swift. You are quick. You're hydrated. You're on your lane.
I'm in my lane.
Yeah, I want you to understand that the body language and the setup for the scene tells you that this is in fact a creature that wants to fight. And maybe there's a second where you realize you feel the fight, flight, freeze response, and you realize that you're a goddamn Pokemon.
I got this, bitch. Also, I'm gonna
Go get him,
quickly
girl.
roll on max HP.
Yep.
Ba, ba, ba. Okay.
God,
so
I love that drawing of Sabin.
It's so good.
He's so droopy.
Alright. And these are still the drops, so these aren't done. I'll
It's
do these up
perfect, it's
quickly
fine.
later.
It'll be fine.
Ba, ba. Okay. So I think so it's Ghost and Fire. I don't think how does combat work here? How are we doing it?
All right, thank you for asking. Let me put this cookie down that I was eating and hoping that I would have enough time to shove it
Yeah,
entirely into my mouth.
sorry. Put down the fucking cookie. I got questions.
Put that cookie down.
Okay, so there's a few reference rules under the cut. So on your turn, we don't worry about distances here. Nobody is using Hyper Beam to destroy destroy the moon from the surface of the planet. If you're in combat, you're within range. You can spend your turn moving and hitting. Don't worry about that. There is no half actions, bonus actions. You describe to me what you want to do, and I give you a target number based on the difficulty. You roll dice, and if you meet or exceed that number, you are successful. Most attacks will deal 1 HP to an enemy. Enemies usually have, about the same HP as you guys do. I would say probably Blingo has, I'm gonna roll behind the scenes, probably like 3 to 5 HP. If you guys legitimately want to know what he has. But again, him being a fully evolved or a single stage powerful Pokemon, I would say that you're looking at for a roll of 4 to actually be able to deal any damage to him.
I think my first move is actually going to be I'm going to get out of the rocky helmet on Saban's head and flip it over so that it's on top of Saban. So now he's actually wearing it.
Like, it covers his eyes for a second before he, you know.
Adjusts, yeah.
Would that count as my move, or can I still?
No. You're doing that as part of like doing the rest of your turn, right?
Okay,
like that is literally like a fraction of a second, and you know, if this was any other kind of role-playing game, I would be like, well, that is actually unfortunately your half action, so you only have a half action left. We don't do that. This is a game about doing cool, awesome, badass things. So you're engaged in combat, and instead of like, you know, like I attack with my weapon, like, you know, tell me what you want to achieve, and then I'll tell you which mechanisms to engage with.
So essentially, I want to, because I'm flying type, and I assume I have some kind of wind abilities. I want to see if I can like basically just blow him out of the, like, is the tree like open on both sides? Basically, if I can, I make him fall over. Essentially, is what I want.
And the other thing I want to clarify, by the way, and here's the thing that I love the most about role-playing games, okay? This isn't a computer recreation of a D&D supplement. Like you can do fun, incredible things, and I will reward you mechanically. So, for instance, you know, if Simone was able to knock down Blingo, I would say that the next person to attempt to damage Blingo would have a benefit to themselves, because, you know, within the fiction of the scene, Blingo is, you know, in a situation where they are a little bit more helpless than they were before. So, like, I don't necessarily want you guys to think about dealing damage. You will deal damage as part of you, you know, being, you know, engaging in combat. So, can you attempt to knock down Blingo or get them off their feet? I definitely think so.
I mean, Blingo's kind of top heavy, so.
Yeah, basically what Simone's thinking is that I'm just a little fletchling, I'm just a little baby. And I know that Saban is fully evolved and probably tankier and now has a rocky helmet on. So what I want basically is for Saban to be the target. I'm not thinking empathetically of these are my friends. I'm thinking a fucking battle time, right? So what I want is to basically flip behind Blingo and like flap my wings, maybe use like a flying move of some kind to just like blow him out of the tree and onto the ground.
Oh, you want to use like whirlwind?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Now, I do want to say, I want to answer your question from earlier. The hole in the tree is only on one side.
Oh, yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to, like, push him entirely through the tree. You would probably have to attempt to flank him and then blow.
Yeah, that's what I meant. As like, I just kind of like, I want to zoop behind him and then, like, attack from behind.
Okay. Definitely the target number for that would be a 4 for sure. And you're doing a flying type move. I think we can all agree on that. You're going to be swooping to the side and doing a gust or maybe a little bit of a whirlwind.
Yes.
In that case, roll plus a boon.
Fuck!
Oh no.
All right, so what a great time to engage on the systems. So by the way, there is 2 resources available on your Pokemon sheets. One of them is luck, and the other is Pokédice. The Pokédice can be used to reroll any result, even a 1. It is the only way to get yourself out of a critical failure, which is whenever you roll a 1, and that is your only option. Luck can be spent to increase the value of any die by 1, except if you roll the 1. You gain luck every time you fail a roll, and it's also given to you by the GM whenever they feel like it. And you can spend 5 luck to gain 1 Pokédice.
I think I'm definitely going to use a luck to
Okay,
raise
lower
it to 4. Also, I realized I opened the wrong file, so I'm gonna have to search. I'll lower my luck just now, but I gotta do that. I gotta fuck with things. So yes.
I think we can actually probably do it actually on Roll20 if you want to, like. Do you want me to set that up?
Yeah. Can you do that now, or do you want me
Yes,
to keep...
I'm literally gonna do that. I want y'all really quickly. Tell the viewers a story about a clown. Go.
Well, I like to dress like a clown. Actually, I have a clown jacket. Have I ever told you guys about my clown jacket?
Ooh.
I have a good clown jacket. I got it at a kind of like a curated secondhand store, and it is basically a windbreaker, but it has pom-poms and like little like bunting designs on it. It's very clown. It's very clowncore, and I'm obsessed with it.
Hell yeah.
Pics later.
I love that.
I will send you pics later. I wore it.
Yes.
I wore it on my stand-up debut
Yo, let's go.
when I did stand-up for the
how much?
first
You guys
time.
have 3 luck, all of you, right?
Yeah.
I'm
Pretty
checking
sure.
now.
I think
it is-
I think I had one more because I
You
was
have one more
hilarious at one
HP.
point.
Yeah,
Or
Sabin
did you
has
get
4
an extra
luck.
luck?
Sabin has
yeah.
4 luck, and Yumichi and I have 3 luck.
Twee.
Mhm.
I'm scared of clowns, actually.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah. There
That's
was
fair.
there's a famous, I'm not gonna say the movie, and I won't say, the place that it was filmed in, but it was filmed in, my hometown. There's a famous clown movie, that was filmed in my
Oh.
hometown. And, I hated that movie as a child, and I still hate it. And it's great.
Oh no.
We love it.
Understandable.
Very understandable. I don't think I have
Understandable.
clown stories.
Understandable.
I just like
Oh,
I
really?
like,
Your haunted
like-
house doesn't have a clown in it?
Well, you see, one time I had somebody watch the house, and they were like, "Hey, everything's fine, but do you have something that I can cover up the clown statue in the hallway?" And I told her to get the fuck out because she insulted my clown statue.
Damn.
Rude.
Cold, but
Um,
valid.
The scary story of that usually goes that the homeowner is like, "Get out of the house! I'm calling the police," because it's not a clown statue; it's just a fucking clown guy standing there,
The
completely
real
still.
clown.
Oh my god. I kind of love that, though. The what clown
Like, don't-
statue?
Don't fucking cover up my clown statue.
I don't
Leave
think I
him
have any clown
alone.
statues. I'm trying to think if I
Yeah.
have it. I have a I have a Homura figurine. Does that count?
A little bit.
Oh yeah,
Little clown.
definitely the clowniest of characters from Madoka Magica.
I mean, I have
Are you
Charlotte
ever such a
plush.
lesbian you destroy the world she created? No? Just me?
I cosplayed Homura when I was younger. Fucking love her.
I
She's baby.
cosplayed
I love her.
Kyoko.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
That wig
I'm a
was-
Homura apologist.
Same.
No, I love Homura. Listen,
Homura's the best.
what are you apologizing for?
we all
for
love
everything
Homura
that
in this
people
house.
think
She did
that
nothing
they
wrong.
did wrong.
I actually.
nothing.
Also, really quickly, Sabin, how much HP do you have?
4-4?
Yeah.
I
Thank
actually
you.
want to pitch that I think Sabin should have 5 HP.
Does anybody else want to?
Counter
I mean, we
pitch?
could just see
Counterpick?
how 4 works out.
I was just
Uh,
thinking in
but-
terms of evolution. I was thinking 2-stage evolutions start with 4 HP at the lower one and 5 HP in max, and then I have 3. The middle stage I have 4, and then final stage I have 5.
That's fair.
By the way, can you guys see your health bars?
Yes.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Wait, I have a joke. Keep going.
Babe,
Oh,
what's
no,
wrong?
I know what you're
your
about
health
to
bar
do.
appeared above your head.
Oh, babe, you have a health bar.
Yeah.
There we
No,
go.
If he now had 100
That was-
health?
Did you guys hear that? Beep,
What?
beep, beep,
No.
beep.
No!
No. No.
Leave it alone!
And anyway, so while Pepino is literally holding on to your life,
Pepino had 100 health? What the fuck?
Yeah,
he's
fucking
buff.
stacked. He's like, he's
He-
going
he-
for a glass cannon build with like
Oh my
maximum
God.
HP.
I-
Because he's not very good at this.
I want you to understand, by the way, like he's literally shaped like a Rocky helmet.
Oh my god.
He
so
is
real.
shaped like a Rocky helmet. Can we put Pepino on top of Yumichi, and then Yumichi also has a Rocky helmet?
Oh my god.
Let Pepino
Just
rest.
wear him.
So
He's worked hard.
He's
Okay.
getting punched hard.
Oh crap! I have to lower your luck by 1.
Ah, yes.
I've got
All
two
right,
luck.
so By the way, I believe if you select your character model, it will actually have like the stats on.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, so green is
Ew.
health, pink is luck, and purple is poke dice.
Let's
Ooh,
go.
good to know.
Okay,
Yeah, and
so
now there's
we
health
have
bars on top of you, which definitely means nothing bad could happen.
Mary brings pasta.
Let's
Pasta.
go. Pasta.
Thank you, Mary.
A cardboard box filled with
Thank
pasta.
you, Mary.
Okay, yeah. So I have 2 luck, 1 poke dice, and 3 health.
All right. So, because you spent 1 luck, you turned what would have been a fail into a success. So I want you to tell me, what does it look like when you succeed at knocking down Blingo?
So Simone, the whole action goes basically, she goes, Ultra Beast! And then it starts standing up and doing like Ringo shit, and she's like, and she hops out of the Rocky helmet on Saban's head, flips it around so it like sits on his head, it like covers his eyes for a second. And she immediately darts behind like between Blinker's, this Blacephalon, I don't know its name yet, his spindly little arms and his body, so I just swoop right in between there, get behind him, and like hold up my wings and go fwah! And flap my wings as hard as I can, and Blinko, top heavy as fuck, and just standing up, in the midst of standing up, very off balance, just falls like just goes whoop, and falls out of the tree and like plunks on the ground.
Blingo's head. By the way, you have actually heard him being referred to as Blingo by Pepino, by the way.
Okay.
So the head actually falls into the mud, by the way, and I want you to picture like that disco pattern that it has. It is perfectly still. The rest of his body like moves around it, like this disembodied head kind of like horror idea to it. And Blingo has in fact like fallen into the ground, and it is slowly attempting to like pull its head out of the mud. He has lost 1 health.
Woo!
Now, Yumechi, I'm really sorry. I think you might be the one going last, considering
valid.
that you are a very slow cutie.
Yep.
Saban, I'm not saying you may be dealing with trauma of being a Pokemon trainer in the highest stage of them all, but I do get the feeling that maybe you're looking at this from a different point. The battle has never been closer to you. What do you do at this moment?
I think, as Blingo was doing his ring shit, his ring fit Blingo.
By the way, my favorite horror movie, Blingo. And the Japanese version is so much better. The American version was just called The Bling.
I think he wanted to take a more defensive stance in front of the crew, but it's very real that sometimes accidents can happen and whatnot in normal trainer battles, but it's never been this close, and I think that sort of there's a sort of energy to
An edge?
him, an edge, perhaps one might say, that's rising in contrast to how stark white Blingo is. And I think Blingo's in the mud right now, right?
Yeah, his head is in the mud. Like the head disconnected from the body is in the mud, while the rest of the body in its weird Ringu shit is trying to pull it out of the mud.
I think he is going to see his legs first, and he's going to take a wide swipe with his paw at them.
So considering, by the way, that Saban, you are a dark type Pokemon, aren't you?
Yes.
I think that you are, in fact, you have a boon when doing this particular move. You are super effective against ghost types. So why don't you do me a favor and do a boon roll?
Let's
The target
go.
number is still 4.
Okay.
Ooh. I've
Been rolling bad all week, boys.
Let's go.
On my screen, the 1 is right over your face, by the way, which may or may not be like a statement.
Yes, it's covering. Now you have the rocky
He
helmet.
should have been
and
number
the dice
1.
Covering your eyes.
Just
So
change
perfect.
that 1 to a frickin' L.
L.
So...
Would you like to spend luck to make your your roll not a failure?
Yeah, I would like a luck, please.
All right, I'm gonna lower your luck by 1. So now it has become a hit. Please tell us, what does it look like when you manage to land this attack?
I think the almost failure part of this was a moment of hesitation where you have this like build up of dark energy, this edge, a desperation to him. And there's just like, it just kind of like hitches like a word in your throat that you don't want to say for just a blink of a second before he swipes at the legs to topple him over before he can get his head back.
By the way,
Hell yeah.
I almost turned off the grid because I wanted the helmet to fit perfectly over your head, but I actually like one of your eyes poking out of the helmet. I
It's
feel like
so
it actually
good.
looks very cute.
Yeah.
A fan
I
of
also think
Saban.
he hasn't realized the helmet is there.
Oh my god.
So your attack hits true 100%. We almost get like the comical, like almost Looney Tunes style of like Blingo like rolling in the dirt.
Oh my god, yes.
Its head has come out of like in the rush of the moment of you like swiping them, and I'm gonna say it causes him to roll down the little hill that you guys were standing on. He
Oh,
manages to get a hold of his head, but he's still in definitely a bit of a bad situation. Yumichi, what do you do?
Yep.
Oh, can I make a pitch for how damage works really quick?
Go right ahead.
Because we roll with the, I think if like we use like a move that we're proficient with, like that we're typed, I think maybe we roll a boon for that. But if we hit a target with a super effective like move against them, maybe they take double damage. Because
Not necessarily. Mostly, like the way that we're doing the super effective here is the fact that you roll the boon, which makes you way more mathematically likely to actually get the hit.
I'm just thinking because I used a flying type move, which isn't super effective, and I also rolled a boon.
Yeah, that's fair. Something to consider.
Maybe maybe we can retcon that. Maybe we don't roll with boon if it's not super effective, because otherwise super effective doesn't do anything.
Maybe that might actually be fair.
Yeah.
That might actually be fair. That might actually be fair.
I rolled 2 3s anyway, so.
Yeah, it wouldn't have made much of a difference. Also, listen, but players don't like to hear this, but I'm gonna tell you a great piece of advice that I saw from a child who was running D&D, and when asked what how he did encounters in D&D, the child said, "I don't track HP for the monsters. The monsters dies once fighting them is no longer fun."
That's so good.
Which is so fucking genius. Do you have any idea how incredibly smart that is? Yeah, once it's not longer fun to fight the dragon's dead.
I like it.
I fucking love that.
I always have a particular fondness for symptoms.
Oh my god, I love symptoms.
My
Anyways,
mental illness.
POV, your Dr.
on,
House.
like, on systems that work like less like, oh, this move will do this much damage, etc., and more like the thing that you're trying to do is gonna be like this hard or that hard.
Yeah,
Hell
like
yeah,
the feel
I
of it,
like
yeah.
that. I like that.
For sure.
Yumichi, there's approximately like 3 seconds before this nightmare clown is about to go hard on all of you. What do you do?
Can you help me remember what we meant when we put boon psychic mist?
That's different from
Sleep song.
I believe that psychic mist is the way that you do your psychic attacks.
Okay.
You don't just like telekinesis, like you release a little bit of psychic mist that allows you to. You basically create a psychic terrain for anybody who's like a Pokemon nerd, by the way. But whatever, so don't worry about it.
I think since he is still on the ground, and I think Yumichi like recognizes that's Blingo, is like, oh shit, we I don't want to like hurt him, and is gonna try to put him to sleep to end the combat early. Basically,
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'm really considering what Nomia was saying, because you would roll that boon, because you're good at it.
But then I'm also weak to it, so, or if it was like a psychic move, it wouldn't be super effective.
Yeah, I was literally thinking about it. So let's just roll you
like a base.
Yeah, like, give me a basic roll to see if you're able to put this nightmare clown to sleep / maybe appease them.
Not at all.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. Would you like to spend your Poké Dice that you get 1 of to reroll that failure? You cannot spend luck to fix a failure, by the way. Which is what I told my children.
Sorry. No, I'm going to... Thank you. Do you get your Poké Dice back every session? Or just like when you rest?
You get 1 at the start of the session, yes.
Okay. Fuck it.
Should we have 2 Poké Dice then? Since we've done 2 sessions?
No. If you don't have 1, you get 1.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense. Yeah, fuck it. Let's ball.
All right, I'm gonna spend it and re-roll that basic roll. I fucking love video games.
We
I fucking
got it
love
all, folks. You know.
What? Nothing happened.
That's exactly what happened.
She's still gotta get together.
All right, Yumichi, could you please explain to the audience how it didn't fail not 1 but twice?
I feel like maybe you know what it probably is. Yumichi is just now sort of waking up from the days that they've been in for however long they've been here, and so they probably haven't even fought a Pokemon before. So she's like, okay, I got this, and like tries to exude a sleep.
And you just
songs.
Sneeze.
And like I just go, Phew. Wait, hold on. I got this.
And around the second sneeze, that is when Blingo gets up in like horror movie villains mode and sticks its head back in the hole where it goes. And unfortunately, I'm going by the by the narrative of the fight that we have created. You're literally the closest and the squishiest target.
Let's
so
go.
and unfortunately, you're also psychic. You're psychic
also
type.
a weak.
So I'm legitimately picturing Blingo being a goddamn like chaos clown. I picture them like they pirouette forward towards you and like almost like a fucking Shovel Knight character. Like they do like a little kick.
I love that.
They give you a gay high kick.
Yumichi is also like, wait, Blingo is like trying to like reach out while she's being attacked.
Say that sleepily.
Blingo, it's me. Oh, funk.
Do a Bane roll.
Rip. All right, boys.
Yumichi fucking dies first combat.
Boys.
That's not bad.
The triple one.
The triple one, baby.
That is a failure.
Make a wish, boys.
Yumichi fucking dies.
So let me tell you, I've been reading a lot of shonen manga, and
That's a whole new pronunciation.
Manja.
Shut the fuck up.
Manja means eat in Italian.
It's the same energy as like, sorry, I used to watch these YouTubers who played like Brazilian games that were not translated, and they pronounce like juego, and I fucking love juego.
Juego.
I'm still thinking about them, juegos. Anyways, so I like shonen because you get like stupid reactions when somebody gets hit. I'm sorry, Yumichi, like when Blingo kicks you like in the center of your body mass, like your eyes like poke out.
Yeah.
We get like the hit sparks.
And then I slam straight into a tree.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna reduce your HP by 1.
Thank you.
I think
It's very
Yumichi
generous
of it
actually
not to be
makes
able
squeaky toy
to.
noises.
Although
He does
actually, if we want to follow the actual,
I might have lost 2 HP.
my own, let's fucking do it. Fuck it.
Fuck it, we've
Yeah.
all.
Yumichi, you have 1 HP
Ball.
left.
I'm in the back. Hold on. Can you move me? Move me over near
Yumichi,
Pepito.
get behind me.
I'm just like, ugh. This motherfucker just smacked the fuck
And,
out of me.
you hit that sign that's in the background,
Oh
and
my
you like
God, yeah.
slowly slip down.
You fall on top of Pepino.
Oh no, she stopped floating.
Oh no, not the floating.
Why is Blinker ominously moving closer?
But Blingo does the freaking like Mike Myers thing where he's just like walking towards you very, very slowly, and I do feel.
I'm actually behind Blinker also. I'm over here. I think
Yeah,
about
you're
it.
actually like over there.
Yeah, we're in pincer position.
Can I flip myself?
Not the Pokemon.
I just
Oh,
flipped
like
you.
that. Thank you.
Now, normally, I feel like within the narrative of the situation, I feel like Blingo is in the upper hand. Simone is completely gone from Blingo's point of view. Oh, by the way, Blingo doesn't speak, but he makes like weird like electronic sounds. By the way,
Hell yeah, love that.
you're freaking like
Fucking dubstep
Lucy loves
clown.
that.
I was thinking dial-up modem, but that also works.
Yeah.
Blinker sounds like Lucy going ba ba ba.
While I'm almost dead, I'm gonna be right back, and you guys. I'll be right back.
I'll try
see,
saving
actually,
Yumichi.
I'll be right
in
back.
world, Yumichi is actually like temporarily passed out. Also, are you going to the kitchen?
No, I'm going to the back.
Okay, never mind. Okay, I wanted more water, but whatever's fine.
No.
So I'm gonna give Blingo 2 turns because I think Blingo is currently in the upper hand. Blingo, having just literally smacked Yumichi like right in the chest, and sent it flying. Blingo detaches his goddamn disco ball head and throws it at Sabin.
My god.
Like a bowling ball? Does he bowl?
Like, you know what? Like a bowling ball.
He
Like a bowling
resports-
ball. Or
But-
actually, I was thinking like a volleyball, really, but it's fine.
I like to think
So
he
is it-
resports
is it-
bowling balls.
Is it
and then-
bowling ball or volleyball? Because I have.
Chat, what do you guys think? Volleyball or... Wait. Wouldn't it be funnier if like Blingo like surfs and then like spikes it towards you?
I think it's pretty funny. I'm just
Ooh,
imagining
that's
when
pretty
Wii
funny.
Sports, if he bowls and misses, I just want to be, because I'm behind him, I just want to do the thing where I spin around and jump up.
Yes. You know what? Yeah, he does the volleyball serve and then like goes to spike the his own head at you. Does Dark doesn't resist Ghost? They resist Psychic, right?
Duck,
Let's
I can check.
see. Yeah.
Also, I keep coming up with gameplay mechanic ideas. If you want to know.
Let's go.
I have all of Pokemon's Bulbapedia pages open, and after the first turn where I go first because I have that ability, we could do it in order of base stat speed. So like whoever has...
actually, in the game itself, actually, players go in the order that they like. All the players go in one round, and then all the monsters go in their own round. For this particular fight, I like to go like in what makes sense for the narrative, rather than like it's Blank's turn, then it's Blank's turn.
Okay, I'm just here. I'm here to offer game mechanics.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Again, like the idea of the double damage, actually, like I like that. We're figuring stuff out. We're making it fun.
Yeah, I'm almost fucking dead.
Because I'm a D&D bitch and Maxie isn't. That's how we're combining
and you guys
forces.
are meeting in the middle. It's fine.
We're combining forces.
Oh my god! It's that reaction image of like Arnold Schwarzenegger shaking hands with another buff man.
So is Blinko doing a ghost type attack? Are we thinking?
I think.
I would say
This
that
feels
is
very
not
ghost-like.
I'm gonna go with Ghost. I'm not gonna like min-max because like if we wanted to we could make it like a fiery ball. But honestly, like I'm perfectly okay with Sabin taking only half damage at most.
Yeah, that does half damage to Doc.
I'm okay with that. I don't think Blingo is fighting in the most optimal scenario. Later we will definitely have enemies who are legitimately fighting for keeps. Blingo is in a little bit of a berserk state at this moment. Berserk Gene? Pokemon reference? Anyways.
Do you think maybe...
Blingo's balling.
Oh, I have an idea for how half damage could work. Because we only have like whole numbers. We could do it, maybe if it's half damage, we roll a dice, and if it's even, then you take the damage, but if it's odd, you don't take the damage.
I'm kind of okay with that.
That's cute. I like that.
I think I could actually. I keep clicking on the helmet, and the helmet has no stats. God damn it.
Can you do 0.5?
Because then it gives you 50%
Oh no, actually, we can actually have decimals. Okay, we're good.
You can have decimals.
Okay,
nice.
cool.
All right.
Yeah.
We can do decimals.
All right,
that's
Sabin, Blingo is serving up some pain. What do you do?
So I think
Oh my god, I want Sabin to play soccer with his head. I'm sorry.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think he's going to see the volley and he's gonna try and like, you know, he's gonna jump up and try and spike it back at him.
Oh my god, yes.
Yes, headbutt. Dogs do that. They do bounce things off their heads.
Yeah.
Now, mechanically speaking, are we considering does this move carry the savagery and desperation of a dark type move, or you think this is really more of a regular attack? By the way, we're not doing the whole ghosts are immune to normal type thing, because that's a whole can of worms I don't want to touch.
I think after seeing Yumichi go flying,
there we go. I like that. I like that.
The desperation is still there to end this quickly, so that they can take care of her.
Okay, I like that. I like that. You're retaliating with a dark desperation defensive move to return the head back to Blingo. In that case, you being dark type, I think you have the advantage against Blingo in this scenario. Roll with a boon, please.
Making sure I have the right B word. There we go.
Yo.
Ooh.
And a match. You succeed. What does it look like?
Okay, so Sabin jumps up and he's gonna take his rocky helmet and he's going to hit the head with his rocky helmet and send it flying back into his body.
Hell yeah.
Blingo.
And because he's using his head, that makes physical contact with the rocky helmet, meaning he would probably take an additional point of damage. Maxie?
Maxie?
Maxie? Probably take an additional point of damage, wouldn't he?
That's additional damage, Maxie.
Making physical contact with the rocky helmet, isn't he? Maxie?
Maxie's static image really makes this.
It really makes it.
It really does.
So as I was saying, now, does Sabin really have the rocky helm equipped, or really is it more of a status?
He's wearing it.
Is it more of a fashion statement at this point?
Fashion.
I specifically at the beginning of this battle made a point of putting the rocky helmet on Sabin.
You're really, really lucky in that I feel that if it wasn't for the fact that Blacephalon shot his own head, I don't think I would have given you that extra point of damage.
Physical content. Physical
It's
contact.
content.
Physical contact. Sorry, it's content.
Content now.
Come on.
So, double damage and then +1.
This is what I wanted. I wanted him to attack Sabin. That's why I put the rocky helmet on him.
I mean, like,
Simone's
honestly, it worked. I like that from Simone's point of view. Simone is like, oh my god, yes, I'm a master. I'm a genius. From Blingo's point of view,
bitch.
From Blingo's point of view, it's like the tiny little bird is not even within his field of vision.
World
Blingo's
champ
like,
difference,
what
baby. It's literally, this is my Pokemon team. I'm control.
The strategist.
We'll unpack that later.
I'm like literally like, all right, Sabin, you go. I give you this rocky helmet. I send you out against Lizzo. That's literally what I did.
All right, so as Sabin returns the serve, I think we should definitely have an equally dramatic response where Blingo's head, like literally, like flies into Blingo's chest, and it does like the soccer anime thing.
Ooh.
You've all seen it, where like the ball is still spinning while going into his chest.
Yes.
And Blingo like staggers, it sticks its head back in the hole, and it is visibly shaken. Simone, I can see you. I see you're fluttering. You've been thinking the whole time. You have your master plan ready. What do you do?
I am going to... I'm just gonna fly directly at the head and try to knock it off again. Like, just shove my
Let's
body
go.
into it.
My God.
Okay, for sure. Give me just a
Looks like
basic
a
roll
go.
since, Blacephalon is not weak to flying types.
5.
Let's go.
Simone? Simone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
What does it look like when you defeat Blingo?
I think it looks like Simone just like is still in the tree, having knocked it out of the tree, watched Yumeji get fucking punted against another tree, and her brilliant scheme for Saber to put on the Rocky helmet and get hit by Blingo. And she's like, hell yes, I'm the best trainer in the world. She's just like she's in her element right now. This is what she was born to do. And I think she sees that it's like rocking back and forth, and she is like that it's got one more hit, anything will hit it, and she just like zooms out, flies as fast as she can from out of the tree, and just boom, like smacks into the head of Blingo and knocks the ball off of its perch, and it just falls to the ground. And like I think the spinning like light disco lights just kind of go and like flicker and dim a bit, and the body of Blingo just like falls backwards, and Simone
Hell yeah.
lands dramatically between the two of them, and looks.
Yo, yeah. You do the thing where like the disco ball falls, and you like drop at the same moment as though gravity doesn't actually like work. I love that.
Yeah, I land facing
the
away,
perfect,
and then
like,
I look
action
over my
anime.
shoulder back at the group.
Top 10 anime fights.
Yes. I'm very anime about it.
Feel free to turn off the battle theme as
Yes.
we.
Yes.
Kitty, can you please give us a victory fanfare real quick?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
There we go.
So once the cutscene happens, where like you're now back in like cutscene mode as opposed to like in the battle sequence with the grid mode, and like all the health bars and stuff. By the way, yes, Muna is on top of Pepino right now. It's fine.
Yeah,
Don't worry,
it's
he's
fine.
squishy.
Yeah, it's fine.
You're both squishy.
Yeah.
I've been picturing this in my head the entire time, and here's what happens. Okay, Blingo collapses to the ground, and do you see that dark aura that was surrounding it the entirety of the fight? It begins to grow brighter and brighter until right above its body, you see what is clearly the animation of a Pokeball going off in reverse. You see a flash of light converging into a single point, a sphere, and out of that light, two halves of a Pokeball materialize and lock in and fall into the ground next to Blingo.
Oh.
I think Simone is torn between going investigating the Pokeballs and also going over to Yumeji and Pepino. And so she's like, I really want to know what that Pokeball's about. But I think
If it
instead
does
she's going
help
to
her.
she's going to look in the trees. She's going to flitter up to the trees, to the nearest berry tree, and collect some berries.
Let's see if you find some berries real quick. Give me a basic roll.
3?
Ooh. So it would be normal if this wasn't like a washed out, destroyed
Yeah.
settlement.
Well, maybe the settlement had some berries stockpiled somewhere.
45. You find a single berry. Let's say you find an orange berry. There's a tree with berries, and there's literally like a branch with a single berry left.
One's fucking left.
Okay, I'm gonna get the single berry and I'm gonna bring it over to Pepino and Yumechi. And I'm gonna say...
I think
Who do you save?
I think Yumechi kind of like gets up and is like, is more okay than Pepino.
Pepino got fucking squished.
Pepino got
And then he just
fried
goes,
and blasted.
I think Simone's
give me a
just gonna
second.
go...
I think Yumechi just like shakes her head, her whole body basically.
like a dog.
I do want to say, don't worry about healing Pepino. It'll be fine. Okay, listen.
Okay. Fine.
Sabin, what are you doing?
I think he's still settling down. So you can still see like that edge around him, that little like dark aura, just slowly creep back into his form.
Are you doing the
And then he
shonen
just-
character thing, or like you're breathing heavily?
Yeah. And he's just gonna once it's like once he understands that it's like yeah, he's down. So he's gonna flop over.
Oh my god.
Because he wasn't ready for that amount of stress.
Oh, let's go. I love that. I don't know a damn thing about Hunter x Hunter, but is there a possibility of like Sabin at some point he enters a state where his hair just becomes a ridiculously long pile of hair?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you don't even know.
I
Don't worry
have no
about it.
context. I have no context for what
but
that.
if
what that
he
means.
does
Don't worry
that,
about
he
it.
would
Major
he would
spoilers, don't worry about it.
If he did do that,
Yeah.
he would immediately afterwards shrivel up and turn into a mastiff.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
He's
I
a
have
shriveled up
depression.
little
Anyways.
weird mastiff. We all have depression here, Hunter x Hunter fans, alright?
Yeah, watch Hunter x Hunter. It was really fun. I think it's one of my favorite animes. It probably is. Anyways,
I want to read it. I've been reading a bunch of manga, or I guess a manja. I believe is.
Manga's how it's pronounced.
Actually, you guys don't know how to pronounce Japanese. I do. It's pronounced manja.
My
Manja.
bad, sorry.
Yeah.
I'll keep that in mind next time I go to Japan and I start talking to people and they compliment me on my
For sure,
accent,
for
and I'll
sure.
be like,
They're,
"Yeah,
they're
you
really
manja?"
gonna think that you know what's up. Yeah, it's manja.
Mhm.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think with my berry over at Yumechi and Pepino, I'm just gonna look at the two of them and say, I could only find one. Can you split it? Will it work if you split it? And I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it up to Pepino and Yumechi to decide who's gonna have the berry.
Yumechi just gives it to Pepino. Yumechi's just like, I'm fine. Take this, Pepino.
Thank you, friend.
And Pepino, literally
Swallows it.
yeah, just.
Spits out its stomach, and the stomach
yeah.
pulls it back into its body.
Yeah.
It's better the second time around.
And it's truly horrifying.
Yo, hell yeah, Dape.
Oh my god.
Yes,
Sabin, while you're breathing heavily and finally coming off of the rush of realizing that you were literally in a life and death situation, the disco ball, like a couple feet away from you, it starts lighting up again, and you hear a groggy voice emerge from it.
Oh no.
Oh dear. Oh my.
Blingo Tim Curry.
Fella, excuse me. Would you happen to be the stout large dog who happened to knock me down?
Steven's got like the big like saucer eyes, like, oh my fucking god, he's back up.
He's back.
Unidentified fucking thing.
I think Simone sees Blacephalon get back up, and she immediately flies to stand on top of the rocky helmet on Sabin's head and like puffs up her chest, like gets big like birds do, like struts out her wings. She's like, "What do you want?"
Oh, hello. Completely oblivious to you puffing up, by the way. Oh my, hello, little one. Pepino, Yumechi. Well, this might as well be a reunion. What are you all doing here?
Blingo.
Oh,
You're okay?
sorry. My head is just ringing. Oh, Lord. What's happened to the town?
Blingo, you don't remember?
I don't think I do. Well, certainly if I did, I wouldn't. Wait a minute. Peppino, what is this dog doing with your house? Yumechi, are these thieves?
No.
Blingo strikes a pose.
No.
Everyone just quickly goes, nope.
House thieves? And you have wrecked this entire. You've wrecked our
I don't
village
even fit in the
too.
house, sir. I don't even fit in this
Hey,
house.
no, we just showed up. We're here to investigate it, and then you like we found you asleep, and then I accidentally woke you up, and then you attacked us.
I attacked you? Unlikely. I am the most laid back, relaxed Pokemon that isn't the Slowpoke on this village.
No,
The
Blingo.
village.
Blingo, it's true.
Where's the whole village gone? Is the remodeling really going so badly? Where's
Damn, bro.
Kane?
Did you not see the flood?
If Blingo had eyes, it would slow them blink. It would blink them slowly at you. Oh, but there's my dyslexia showing up. Hey.
I think all the little dots are like blinking
Oh
out
my
of
God,
sync with each
yes.
other.
The idea of all of those being eyes is terrifying to me.
I think they just like dim and light back up slowly.
Or maybe the head
Like,
is,
not necessarily,
spinning
like-
slowly. Yeah.
Like eyes, but they like do things when he's thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I want Blingo to like squeeze one of the balls on its chest, and it just goes, "Here go."
Squeeze one of the balls on its chest. Just wanted to
I mean, it
say
has
that
one.
again. Anyway,
Fair.
What? Also, the balls
We
on
don't
its
need
on
to
its
squeeze
knees.
balls.
no squeezing of balls. I think Simone starts like
Say,
puffing,
fellas.
starts like releasing her puff a bit as she's realizing that Blingo is like chilling out, and now she's just more suspicious of what's going on. And I think
I
now is when she's gonna
Mhm.
hop down and look at the Pokeball halves.
I think Yumechi is gonna go to Blingo since they know each other and start explaining the entire situation that's been happening in the last 2 days.
But Blingo, like immediately before while you begin explaining, Blingo is not paying attention, and it's like, dear, your fur is all ruffled up. What happened? You're all hurt. What's the matter, little Yumechi?
Blingo,
What kind of brute would ever hurt you? He's petting you on the head, by the way.
let's not worry about that. Let me tell you what happened first.
But only under one condition, my little Yumechi.
Yes.
You must give me their names so I can destroy them in battle later.
Oh no.
Will do. Promise.
Pinky promise.
We have pinkies. You have a pinky.
I like that.
And then Yumechi explains the situation while Simone is looking at the Pokeball.
Yeah, can I roll?
Oh yeah.
Can I roll to see if I remember? Because we established that I watched a news report about that.
You may have
Sushing
been
thing.
disassociating a little bit during the news report.
I wanna
here's the
do
dealio.
a roll to see if I can remember. Probably a Bane roll.
So here's the dealio. You do okay. So I'm giving you two options today.
Mhm.
You can either do a basic roll and see if you can dig up around your your human powered fledgling brain
Mhm.
for any memory of that weird news report and the magazine reports and newspaper reports leading up to that moment, or you can do a bonus roll, a boon roll with your VGC knowledge. See if it looks anything like anything you would have seen in the Pokemon training circuit.
I think
It would definitely
Simone's-
narrow the information you would learn, but that's the rub.
I think Simone's first instinct wouldn't be thinking about a news report. I think her first instinct would be, what kind of Pokeball is this from VGC knowledge? So I think I'll probably get less information from this, but I'm gonna go with what Simone would probably do.
The narrative.
So I'm
All right,
gonna
then
do
in
a
that case,
boon roll.
go for the boon roll. I envision Simone kind of like turning it over with her beak.
I just kind of
And I'm gonna say, if you're looking for like what it looks like aesthetically, it looks more like the Pokeballs from Legends Arceus. It looks like it's made of like almost template-like pieces.
Wait.
Yes, go on.
Mini game unlocked. Hang on. Let's draw the Pokeball.
Oh, let's
my
go!
God, yes.
Let's design
Let's
what the
go.
Pokeball looks like.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I was kind of picturing like a mix between like the Legend Arceus where it's in parts, and the Shadow Ball from the Pokemon first movie.
Because
Oh my
I
God.
definitely like now. I don't know if this is like thematic like theme stacking, because I just love the shackle that is coming out of the Legends Arceus Pokeball.
Oh,
Mhm,
100%.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Hang on. We'll do white. We'll make this maybe purple.
Also, by the way, I'm not tooting my own horn. I'm not tooting my own horn, but when I realized that the animation would play in reverse, I felt really smart.
That's really smart. What color do you think the top of it is? I was picturing like a dark indigo blue purple kind of color.
Could
I
we do
like
the
that.
bottom like a steely reflective type, or nah?
That depends on my ability to draw that.
Or just a gray, really?
Yeah, like a gray
Yeah,
kind of.
just like the implication.
Yeah, 'cause I've always felt like the Pokeballs are like the bottom of them are plastic, like almost like like the casing on a like music player from back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
And any CD CD player carrying youths in the chat.
So real.
And yeah, definitely the shackle. And I've always been a big fan of the Ultra Beast balls.
Oh, the Ultra Beast balls are dark.
Yeah.
What can I say when I see an Ultra Beast's balls? I'm just like, damn, those are nice.
No.
Tomato.
Everyone throw tomatoes quick.
Nomi, do you have it so that emotes show up on this stream?
It should. Yeah.
We got you.
Oh man! Oh wow! The audience is going wild. Everyone's clapping. Oh my!
No,
wow,
not
they're
the
clapping.
tomatoes.
You know what? It's a tough crowd, but honestly, if people hate you, if they laugh at your jokes, they both loved you anyway. You know, it's better than if nobody
They
said
stay
anything.
in your mind.
Yeah, I'm living in their heads rent free.
Yeah, there we go.
What did the
Now-
class look like in Legends Arceus? They like this?
Yeah, it's kind of like a
Yeah.
big old big class.
Yeah, it's like a big clasp, and then it has like the shackle coming out of it.
Yeah.
This is probably like a darker metallic color.
Yeah, I like that.
Feel free to pitch different ideas. By the way, I'm just kind of going with what
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. We're letting you cook.
I'm cooking.
Let them cook.
And also, again, we have not figured out what these balls do. There's an implication. There's an implication that maybe that they serve a purpose similar to that of Pokeballs, but with a side effect. Maybe we don't know. I like the idea of them being like reverse Pokeballs for some reason. I don't know what that means, but I like the concept.
We can workshop it.
So I'm envisioning them being more utilitarian in nature.
Yeah, less fancy and artisan.
Like whoever's making these, isn't currently making them for the sake of like looking cool on the store shelf. Like a Pokeball
They're
Man
like a
hasn't.
prototype.
Yeah, like Pokeball Man hasn't gotten a new outfit, based on this Pokeball yet. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's like this is like the prototype to develop the technology, and they'll work out how to make it look nice later.
I almost kind of want it to look like a square, like a cube, but that's too much work.
No, I've already drawn a circle.
We're already this far.
I like it though. I like it.
Let me look up what the Pokeballs look like in fucking.
Do you want to drop it on the Discord, or should I drop it on the Discord?
Oh, if you can, I have too many windows.
I'll do it.
I'm on a damn laptop.
I don't know why this is the color I keep envisioning.
I like that.
Yeah. It's ominous.
Very.
And then I think it's like... No, I think it's more... What if it was like... Kind of like...
Okay, there you go. I sent it.
Oh.
I again, like I really love like the
Oh,
shackle
yeah,
coming
yeah,
off
yeah.
of the top. That like
It's
it like
good.
folds outside. You know. Again, it feels like a little bit like theme stacking of like a different way of subjugating these beasts.
Oh, I was gonna send the try to find the Pokeball from the first movie.
Which one is that?
It doesn't have a name because it's only used by Mewtwo in the first movie, but
Let's see.
see if we can find it.
Oh, these are busted. What the hell? This is a freaking Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Excuse me.
Yu-Gi-Oh ball?
Yu-Gi-Oh ball.
You guys are gonna know what I mean in a second.
Hmm.
I have no recollection of these balls
Oh
being in the
god,
movie.
yeah, these are worse than I
Oh.
thought.
Oh yeah. I
Why does it
blocked
have a
out this
nipple?
childhood memory.
Wait, yeah, actually, I like these vaporware balls.
Mm-hmm.
No, definitely make it like
Oh,
like
Jesus
bright pink.
Christ.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these Mewtwo balls are something else.
For people who can't see them, I will describe them to you in emoji in the chat.
How do you describe a nipple in the emoji?
Hang on.
We were all thinking it, but we didn't want to say it.
I'll say it. I don't care. These things look like nipples.
It's like it wants
Oh,
to
there
be.
it goes. It's on screen.
It wants to be an eyeball, but it looks like a fat nipple.
It's not good.
It's pretty bad.
This is like a reverse pasty.
So it's yeah. You get a shirt, but it's still like a nips out day.
Yeah.
Conservatives are mad. Liberals are walking around with their nips out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised this isn't what everyone was mad about in the first movie. They were just mad that, these creatures were fighting in evolution and whatnot. Look at these nipple balls.
Pokemon
I-
are meant to fight, not
Not like
this.
I hope that was perfectly in sync. There's no way it
It
was.
kind
That
of
would-
was
There's
in
no way.
sync. It kind of was
Yo.
perfectly in sync. I'm not gonna I'm not gonna lie.
me and Max have cheats because we're in the same room, but
Mm-hmm. We have to figure out the exact latency between us so that we know,
we can-
and then we
we
can
can do-
say, mm-hmm.
we can do a group karaoke.
Yeah, we'll sing Simple and Clean again. I watched that clip. It was wretched.
I'm kind of. How's this?
I like that. That's fun.
Yeah.
Can I make one request?
Yes.
Make an overlay layer over the top half of the Pokeball,
Yep,
Yes.
email.
Ooh.
and very quickly,
Whoops.
make a rainbow gradient that goes across it.
Oh, you know exactly what I want.
Let's go.
Nomia? Rainbow?
Never. I'll make
And,
it
and yeah,
lighter.
definitely
No,
mess with the
that's never-
blending mode.
Yeah.
Yes.
How I feel about that?
So
Let's
good.
go.
I like it.
Let's fucking go.
This is the weird Pokeball we find.
Hey, is this fucking Rainbow Rocket again?
This is
Not
Rainbow
again.
Rocket.
Not again.
This is Gay Team Rocket.
Gayer Team Rocket.
BRB, episode 10 is you guys literally stabbing Giovanni in the chest.
Let's go.
I added the grid because I think the
Yeah,
grid
mine-
gives kind of like prototype, not finished vibes.
I like that for sure, yeah.
Yeah.
It gives
The
like these are the dimensions. It's like helping you measure it, like as you
the
do
next
it.
boon Sabin receives is actually a knife.
Yeah, he just gets a knife.
Let's go.
Yeah. And
It's
we're gonna
about
give
damn
Yumichi a
time.
gun.
Let's go.
Honestly, this is the kind
Her
of thing
trigger
where I feel like
incredible because she only has little nubs for hands.
Yep.
I want someone to do art of Yumechi just holding like a freaking assault rifle. I don't.
Muna hold assault rifle.
I,
Would
the-
she
the-
hold
the-
it like this or like this?
there's something about There's something
Maxie,
about you. What?
I sent you the Pokeball asset. You can put
Thank
it in
you.
the thing.
Oh yeah. I was like, what thing? Oh yeah.
In the thing.
In the thing. All right. We're here.
Yeah, we're here. Look, we're here.
We're here. Everybody's here.
So we can actually
That
find
commercial
it.
break took a little bit longer than expected.
That's okay.
If I feel like it, I'll make it better quality.
It's huge.
Yeah, I made it a pretty big file. Sorry about that. It's really big.
Let's go.
Yeah, it has to be big for when we, upscale the entire campaign.
It is now where I'm gonna ask you guys now. Like literally, like let me actually just move. As you're all standing around this strange Pokeball, and I'm gonna tell you some information. I want you guys to tell me what is the name that you guys give this weird Pokeball.
Weird ball.
Weird ball.
Weird ball.
Are we really gonna call it the weird ball?
I mean, we're not gonna. I mean, as people who are just
Like, we're
discovering
not-
it, none of us. Weird ball!
We're probably not gonna give it like a real ass name.
No, we're not the brand managers of the people making this ball. We're just like, what the fuck is this weird ball?
We're not even unpaid interns. I think Simone
We're
says
just
weird
here.
ball, and then Sabin says weird ball, and then
Yumichi
Yumichi says
says
weird ball. And you know what?
And then-
For good
and then
measure, I think
Peppino.
Blingo, Blingo and Peppino. Weird
Yes.
ball.
That's its name now.
Yeah, the penis like
Oh, it really does kind of look like a weird ball, huh?
It's.
and Peppino skitters. Jesus Christ! Like gets right up to it and like bonks it a little bit with its forehead. Don't you like judge
Careful.
like how much give it has?
Does it.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if it exploded and like Peppino dies right now?
You are
Is it-
trying so hard to end Peppino's happiness.
Stop trying to kill Peppino.
We're not gonna let him
Stop
die.
trying to make it happen, Max.
Peppino's
Stop to make it a
coming with us
thing.
till the end.
Peppino's a permanent party member.
This is my favorite thing, by the way. I love dangling a little character everyone loves right above the pit of death.
I think. Is
It's
it still
great, I
in
love
two
it.
pieces? Is it still
No,
in two pieces?
it has reconnected back into one piece.
Okay.
The one
Does
piece,
it-
the one piece is
Um,
real.
Does
etc.,
it-
etc.
Sabin is going to put his paw out in front of Peppino just to like be careful, because he doesn't want him like accidentally bonking the button.
So I want you to picture, by the way, that like as you hold one paw to stop Peppino from like getting closer, Blingo is like,
fucking stomach.
oh, what is this curious little thing?
Be careful with that. That's
What's
the
this little
Pokeball, I
curious
think.
fella?
Put that down. Put that down.
Blingo,
Oh.
Blingo, don't touch that.
There's
But it-
something oddly familiar about this shape.
Yeah, Simone's gonna hop up and like just sit up and like knock the ball out of its hand so it goes back on the ground. And I'm just gonna be like, don't touch it. It's You
we
guys
don't know
are-
what that does. It could be dangerous.
I think
It's a
And
Pokeball.
I forgot that I didn't tell you. I didn't tell Simone what the hell it does. Simone, your knowledge, although limited knowledge, this is and you wanted just regular Pokemon stuff, or you didn't do VGC, did you? Or was the VGC? It was
I did
VGC. Never mind. Yeah.
I did VC, yeah.
This is absolutely not a standard VGC Pokeball. There's specific rulings about what you can actually use and not use when you're partaking in Pokemon challenges. Much like there's been, performance-enhancing supplements like protein and calcium that had to become regulated in order to make them
Yes.
safer for Pokemon. There's been, Pokeballs that may or may not have a benefit for the fighters, so all that stuff is very much well regulated. Just literally by looking at the make of this ball, the almost like 3D printed, like scrappiness of it, and clearly the unfinished grid, like just like you were saying, like to show like the length of it, like if you were to measure it, you would know that each of those segments is 1 centimeter square. By the way,
So I would know that this is like a prototype of a ball that's like in development.
it is a prototype of a ball in development. but also it is nothing you have ever seen before. The clasp is completely unfamiliar. I almost imagine that like the ratio of like the band is also like wrong. This almost feels like a bootleg of a Pokeball.
Okay. I think Simone's gonna look at Blingo and Peppino and Yuichi and Saban and be like, okay, who here knows what Pokeballs are?
Saban raises a paw.
Oh, by the way,
Yuichi raises a nub.
I also want to point out, by the way, that like it doesn't have the usual button that a Pokeball would have. It has like that clasp.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so Blingo,
A
Peppino,
Pokeball?
you don't know?
What's a Pokeball?
So Pokeballs are like this thing that trainers
Do you
use.
eat 'em?
No, they're
Saban's paw is going in front of him again.
um
He's pushing his squishy little body back.
they're used to hold Pokemon in
Hold Pokemon?
yeah,
Why?
they have this special technology in them that basically deconstructs the DNA sequence of Pokemon and puts them into the ball and makes them easier to transport and use, and you know, it can be kind of, I don't know, if you don't want to go in, I don't know how it works. This looks like it's unfinished. We don't know if it, I mean, Pokeballs can be kind of dangerous when they're not regulated, and this doesn't look like a regulated kind of Pokeball, so I would be careful with it.
Blingo and Peppino only caught like 30% of what you said.
Yeah.
And Blingo's like,
The brain
so you're
still-
saying it carries things inside?
Yeah, Pokemon.
Pokemon?
Though
I think you were in
it seems
it.
to have had another effect
Oh,
on you.
absolutely not. I could not fit inside that little thing.
Well, it's doesn't. It,
Look,
it doesn't. It doesn't. you don't-
look how small it is in comparison
put
to me.
that down.
Please
Put
put
that
that
down.
down. Please put it down.
It doesn't put you physically in the ball. It basically puts your soul into it. And Simone's like struggling for words that aren't super technical.
Saban's paw is going in front of Peppino again.
The camera centers on Peppino's like literally blank expression.
But what happens to your body when your soul's inside the ball?
Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. I don't know if you really care to know the inner workings of it.
That sounds so dismissive.
A typical Pokeball is said to be rather pleasant to rest in for
Yeah.
them. However, we don't know what kind of state Blingo
Wait,
was
say it.
Yeah,
Have you been in a
Blingo-
Pokeball?
in. Something like that.
Yeah, Blingo.
Was it nice?
You were in it.
Yeah.
You might not remember, but you.
Unlikely.
So you don't remember being in it at all. You don't remember
I
the dam breaking
don't-
either, do you?
Breaking?
Yeah, the dam
sorry.
broke.
We did in fact just catch up in the fact that
Yumichi explained
somehow.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say I'm gonna fill in on that particular plot hole right there. And Blingo says something said something to the extent of like, "Oh, I might have just been rather grumpy in the morning. It's been a while since I had a berry or two, but it seems a little unlikely that I would have gone so berserk. After all, I am a civilized Pokemon." And Blingo continues to add on that again. Blingo's in complete disbelief that he could fit inside of that tiny Pokeball.
I think Simone is gonna kind of like think like, all right, trying to explain how a Pokeball works to these people isn't going anywhere. So I think she's just gonna be like, I think what you need to know for now is let Saban, Yumechi, and I handle it. Don't touch it yourselves because we don't know what it could do, and we at least have some experience with these, and we know what they are, and we know how to put that down.
Blingo picks it up and hands
Please
it over
put
to
it down.
Saban.
Please put it down.
You put it under your hat.
Wait, or can Yumichi like hold it with all of her nubs
Oh, that would be
and
so
like
cute.
floats it?
Give it to her.
Give it to me.
Give it to her.
It's like underneath me, like I'm holding it with all of my little nubs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. This is the best transport option we have.
Yep. Well, Saban's
honestly,
got fucking Peppino's house, so I got this one.
Moving all these little puppet JPEGs is the most fun in this freaking
Yeah,
campaign.
this is the best.
That's
Theater
not
of
true.
the mind, but
you
also
you-
theater of the puppet show.
That's what being a VTuber is.
Fuck.
Yep,
Being a
playing
VTuber
with
is just little
PNGs.
PNG puppet shows. That's it.
I do want to say you guys are the most fun part of this show.
Oh, gay.
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 Gay. Also, this show runs for 3 hours, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We
So
got
I think
25 minutes
I
left.
think we're in the wrap up
We're-
time.
Yeah.
I think. Okay.
yeah, so-
I have an idea of how to wrap it up dialogue wise, and then Maxie can take over
Okay.
the narration. Okay. Simone's gonna say, "All right. I think you were here. You were in this weird ball. There, even if you don't believe us, there's a dam broken. It feels like Saban, Yuichi. It feels like those two things. Could they be connected?"
It's quite possible.
Yeah.
It-
I feel like
it seems
Yumichi
as
looked at
though-
Saban and was like,
If
Well,
Blingo doesn't remember anything about the dam bursting.
Blingo, do you... Is this dam connected to anything? Like, could anything have come down from the river that maybe damaged the dam?
I
in some
mean,
way?
the water settlement, of course. I mean, like, that is the largest body of water in the island.
Actually, can I do a quick... is the weird ball wet at all? Can I... is that possible?
Oracle roll,
Yeah.
how
You know
wet?
what? You already inspected it. I'm gonna do an oracle roll. The higher the number, the more wet this ball is. Okay?
How
I'm
wet's
just holding
the
a
ball?
fucking sopping wet ball.
72.
It's definitely not dry. It's a it was
Maybe
also
it's, like,
rolling
covered
around
in-
the mud.
Yeah, maybe it's like covered in mud.
But it definitely. I'm gonna say that like when it first fell onto the ground, it was in fact covered in a form of liquid. Maybe clown sweat.
Piss.
Oh, maybe it was covered in like maybe it was
Fuck
covered in
you.
like algae or something. Like from the river.
I like that. I like that.
Fucking cloud fluids.
think-
Hey, don't forget, drink your clown fluids.
I think Simone's gonna quickly hop over to the edge of the river and like peek down and see if she can see any more of these balls in the river.
So I'm gonna say like all of you
We all follow.
Yeah. Having inspected the village and the remains and ran into Blingo, together you decide to walk to the dam, which is in the outskirts of the settlement. As the ground becomes higher and higher, you see where the river connects into this like slight waterfall. Or rather, where the dam used to be, but there's now a waterfall, and of course the mouth of the river higher up, kind of like Animal Crossing style, where there's like there's like 2 levels.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the cliff. Yeah.
And there used to be, a collection of tree logs that like would hold it in place, and only a steady stream would flow along this little like rocky brook, a little quiet brook where Pokemon would drink water and maybe like wash or use this water for watering their berry trees. And I'm telling you, this is an absolute goddamn, like there's logs poking out of like deep into the earth as though like the soil has become so muddy that like it like sank in there. If you guys are looking around for more of these Pokeballs, I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm not gonna make you guys roll. I'm gonna make an Oracle roll instead because you're all working together. I feel like, you have Blingo is definitely tall enough. Yumechi is looking around from a different point of view. Simone is probably flying. Saban is keeping a low frame. Peppino is not being very successful, but you know what? He's trying his
Peppino's
best.
a water type. Peppino can go underwater. Peppino can
He
actually
also
go
has,
underwater.
his little
I am-
stomach hand. He can
That's true.
dig.
That's
So
true.
I
little
will say,
grippers.
you know what? There's
Grippers.
probably like a few like rather deep puddles of water in here. Like it's spots where like the jets of water like washed away the earth and left like a little like depression, much like with the rest of us. And there's like a pool of water in there, but Peppino's like like swimming around these little puddles, looking to see if there's anything in there. I'm gonna do an oracle roll to see how much evidence you guys find of these Pokeballs. The higher the number, the more you find. Ooh, that's above 50%. I'm gonna say, you know what? Let's go with 2. You guys find together. You end up finding 2 more of these discarded Pokeballs.
Where are they?
Sorry, I was copying.
Maybe like they. It seems like they wash downstream, so they're like in the mud. So like maybe Peppino finds one.
Yeah, let me find them like
The way that I'm thinking about it,
they would have washed down with the dam.
you guys split, right? And I'm actually thinking Simone and Blango teaming up is kind of hilarious. It says Peppino and Sabin. So Peppino and Sabin, they're keeping low to the ground. Sabin is like sniffing, and Peppino is like, like as soon as he gets in a little puddle, he becomes like 10 times faster, and he's like he does the whole like snaky like movement.
Zooming.
Yes.
And the both of you together, Peppino like finds a puddle and instructs Sabin to like dig in, and the both of you together are able to unearth a weird ball that was nearly completely covered in mud. And when you pull it out, it's like the in between segments where the plates connect is like caked with mud. By the way. As for Simone and Blingo, yes, Sabin?
As soon as the ball is out of the mud and in sight, his paw is going on Peppino to stop him from touching it.
But
And that's exactly where the scene ends.
do I have a soul? But what if I try to go in there
You have a
and nothing
wonderful soul,
happens?
Peppino.
What if I don't have a soul?
Peppino, you have.
What
a
happens if
wonderful
you have
soul.
what if you have too much soul?
Peppino?
What if you have more soul and like if it's more than one ball? What
Peppino.
happens then?
Peppino, please, please, I can't take this, Peppino.
Peppino,
And while
please.
while
I love-
Sabin's having a crisis, let's check up on the others.
Maybe the other one like shot out from the dam and it's like in a tree or something.
Ooh, I kind of like that actually.
Ooh.
I almost like the idea that like Simone is looking for the balls, and Blingo is like, oh, look at this, look at this queer little berry I found. It looks so strangely familiar.
No, that's the weird ball. Blingo, put that down. And Simone's just gonna go. And,
Are
like,
you sure?
Yes, that's definitely it.
Now, little Simone, like as you're trying to grab it, like Blingo like pulls it away. It's like, but have you stopped to consider that maybe, just maybe, this might be a berry shaped like a weird ball?
No.
I mean, after all, there are Pokemon who look like berries, berries
No,
that
it's
look like
definitely the
Pokemon.
weird ball.
Who's to say that maybe it's bringing
No,
it to its mouth, by the way.
No, don't eat that. Don't.
It's actually bringing it it's bringing it to the hole in its neck, by the way.
No, Simone's gonna attack.
Triangles
Attack,
connected
knock
to
it out of his
the
hand.
neck hole.
And she's gonna like puff out her wings and like cover it with her wings. Like, no. Be careful.
All right, so the all of you together have discovered not 1 but 3 weird balls. There is reason for you to believe that maybe what happened here at the dam was not caused by some random happenstance of nature, a mishap of engineering, or maybe even sabotage of the people living in the town. Who's to say? But definitely, there's the possibility that a Pokemon caught in a berserk state, like Blingo, might have caused this to happen. There is something to consider here, particularly in the fact that Pokemon, at least Blingo, having been caught in this berserk state, has no recollection of having done so.
I actually
yes.
have an idea about Blingo.
Yes, let's go.
Specifically because he does not remember anything about the dam breaking. I think perhaps there's a possibility that he had been near the dam before he has been in the berserk state and saw like a little glimmer of one of the Pokeballs and tried to like pick it out because he keeps trying to grab these
He's
things.
definitely
actually
very
like
And
that.
that's
actually
when
like
he
that.
activated by accident, and perhaps that is what broke the dam.
Or at least one of the reasons.
Mhm.
I think is there I'm assuming Simone would probably, because she's handled so many Pokeballs with Pokemon in them, is there a way to tell the difference between a Pokeball that's empty and a Pokemon and a Pokeball that has a Pokemon in it? Probably.
You know what? Give me a VGC roll. Give me a VGC roll. Give me a boon roll.
Woohoo.
6.
That's a critical hit. All right. You
Let's go.
you would absolutely know. There is absolutely a difference. Fun fact: most Pokeballs actually have a button on the very top part of it. A little indentation you can click on that causes a light up LED segment on the lock of the Pokeball to light up to indicate if there's a Pokemon in there. It can also be used in certain Pokeball bottles to communicate with the Pokemon inside. You literally like press a button and speak to the Pokemon and it speaks back to you. There's also, of course, like mechanisms that you can use to like reset the Pokeball or forcibly release a Pokemon from it or fix a Pokeball that would otherwise be broken. I envision Simone like moving the Pokeball with like its beak and then searching for the top button that would allow you to forcibly release a Pokemon or reset it. There is no such thing.
There is no button on top of it.
There is no button. There's no button on the bottom. And technically speaking, there's actually not even a button on the front. It has that like shackle on the front.
So there's no way to know if there are Pokemon inside these Pokeballs?
With your bird-like abilities outside of like breaking out a tool set and cracking it open, there is no way for you to see if there's a Pokemon inside of this thing, or if it even functions like a normal Pokeball does.
Okay. I think. Yeah.
And I do want to say, by the way, one of the weirdest features that you see in this aptly named Weird Bowl is that there appears to be some give on the top and bottom segments, almost as though they can rotate a little bit, but there's just a tiny little bit of give, which you would never see in a Pokeball. You know, like once a Pokemon is locked in, that thing is just rock solid.
Is there give on all of them?
With the 6, I will tell you, all of them have a little bit of give.
Okay. Is there? Can I compare the one that Blingo is in to the 2 that we found and see if there's anything different between them?
All of these 3, outside of the aesthetical damage caused by the exposure to mud and water and the elements, they're all identical. And I do want to say, the little amount of give that they give you, again, reinforce that bootleg feel of it, almost as though, when you break a toy and you try to put it back together and the pieces don't fit as they would have, or as they used to.
Okay, I think Simone is gonna... And we found these all in places that look like they would have come from the dam breaking. Like maybe they got shot out.
That is the current assumption. I mean, save for Blingo, of course.
Yep.
I think Simone's gonna look over at Saban, Yumechi, and also Peppino and Blingo, and say, I think these were either hidden in the dam somehow, and maybe something... I don't know, I thought that maybe a natural thing happened to the dam, but if these were all around it, maybe something malicious happened. Maybe, especially because things got shot around so much around here. This kind of looks like maybe an explosion, right?
It could not be, says Blingo. I mean, after all, we live in a completely peaceful community. We live in perfect harmony between our sister settlement and ourselves. And other than that, there's nothing else on this island but Pokemon. I could not possibly imagine anyone who would want to hurt us.
Something that would put you in such a state where you would hurt Yumechi, someone you knew. That can't
Blingo...
possibly be from somebody without bad intentions.
This definitely
Blingo,
seems like the dam didn't break on accident.
Blingo, it appeared as though it was about to, again, offer the same explanation, but having heard you guys' telling of the story and understanding the possibility that it does not remember what it... the reality that it doesn't remember what happened, it falls silent at the consideration that maybe they might be partially responsible for the dam breaking.
I think we should definitely, cause the water settlement is attached to this river, right? And
Yes. It runs deeper into the island.
Yeah, it's just a
So-
little bit up ahead.
So, and if these walls came out of the river, it's possible that they washed down from the water settlement. Is it possible that someone at the water settlement is trying to hurt people here?
I'm gonna do an oracle roll. I like the idea of Peppino's having an existential crisis. I want to know, is there somebody at the water settlement who's obsessed with the idea of the soul?
What?
There's one specific Pokemon.
Oh.
Who is it? Karen or is it someone else?
I think that's
What
another oracle. I think that's another role. Is it Karen or
Yeah.
someone else?
You know what? Let's go. Hi, it's Karen.
No, it's not.
No.
Ooh.
What Pokemon would be the most obsessed with the soul?
That's like water-ish or water type.
Water.
A water ghost?
Water-ish, water type, water ghost.
Water ghost would be
Jelly?
jellyfish,
Yeah.
jellicent.
That the Pokemon also gives you like the vibe of like a fortune teller.
Ooh,
Right.
I like that. Wait, blue or pink?
The pink one has lipstick, and the blue one has a mustache. So I think.
mustache.
What are we feeling? Lipstick or mustache?
I'm
Guess
feeling the
Geek
blue.
Girl boss. Okay.
Oh,
Blue.
actually, you don't get to choose. They're both on the image. No.
Maybe that. Maybe.
What if it's
maybe,
a couple?
Yeah, they're a couple.
A fortune-telling couple.
I just for the sake of not having to manage two new completely independent sprites, I'm gonna just say it's it's the blue one.
Fair.
Okay.
Valid.
No. Well, okay. Do you guys want the couple? You know what? You
No,
know
let's
what?
do the blue one. Let's do the blue one.
Yeah,
Blue.
yeah.
Okay.
It'll make things easier.
Yes.
Name. What is the name of Peppino? You know, as the episode is drawing to a close, Peppino's gonna reveal the name of the fortune-telling Pokemon in the Water Village who is obsessed with the idea of the soul. A scholar, a
looks-
learned Pokemon.
He looks like a Lucian to me.
Illusion.
A
Illusion,
Lucian
Lucian.
or a posh ass name like Reginald.
Reginald is
Reg-
good. Reggie to his friends.
He does look like he would sound like this.
Oh, it
Yeah,
sounds a bit
he
like
has-
his, eh?
Are we doing Reginald?
Aye.
Is it Reginald?
Reggie.
Reginald.
Reggie.
Everyone calls him Reggie, and he
Hello,
hates
good
it.
lads. Hello, yes. Have any of you heard of the concept known as the live stream?
Oh my God.
Never.
Oh my god.
What the fuck is that?
Okay,
Yeah,
get out of here,
literal-
Reginald. We don't need
literally-
you
You're
right
not.
now.
You're not here yet. You're in next episode.
No
See you all
spoilers,
on the
Reginald.
next episode.
I
On the,
think-
on the next episode, Reginald's Great Flight of Fancy.
I think we should have a little thing of like there could be someone with bad intentions at the water settlement, and like it all like anime cuts to like all of us, all of our reactions, like,
Uh-oh.
and then
And then like Peppino's like thinking.
and
I
Peppino
was
looks
born
down.
in the dark. You were me.
Peppino looks down sadly, and
I was molded by it.
the Hunter x Hunter ending credit music starts up like that. Dun, 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 that song.
I have that on my soundboard in my friend's Discord.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
my god, I love
Yeah.
that.
We literally spam it at each other when we're like leaving a call.
I love that.
Next time on Pokemon Mystery Dungeon TTRPG.
Guys,
Wait.
that's fortune-telling Reginald.
Oh, hello there, fellas.
Hi, Reggie.
no! Explosion sound. Vine explosion sound.
They spilt water on me.
These
I'm
weird
wet.
balls. They're more sinister than we thought.
Oh,
That's-
you should not have gotten him wet. You
Oh.
won't like him when he's wet.
I think I remember. I think I remember who I was.
Oh my
Dun-dun-dun.
all of these cliffhangers,
Well,
these hooks
We'll
for the
have
next
to
Right.
go
episode.
write this down.
And then none of us remember. It's like
None
one
of us will
those, like,
remember. Not a
we
single one
made
of
the
these
preview
lines.
before the episode that we made.
Prepare for
Yeah.
trouble.
And make
Make
it
it
It's
double.
on the
double.
Blu-ray release.
Yeah.
This is the TV.
Sorry for
release.
cursing you guys, but there used to be a terrible TV show by the name of Glee that would have cliffhangers. It would have like next time on the episode things that would not happen.
Never happened.
There's a
Right?
specific
Yeah.
episode that I can think of that did that, and it like teased what the fuck was it? Quinn like trying to tell it basically like queer baited like Quinn telling Rachel that she loved her, and that never fucking happened in the next episode.
Quinn
Yep.
did
I-
end
I-
up
I-
sleeping
I
with
remember-
Santana, I think.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Did
that does
Yeah.
happen. Yes.
Fuck, it's been a long ass time.
Yeah, I remember like a shot of like so was it Finn? Whatever. The other
Yeah.
guy. And like Finn in a set that we never like a bright ass yellow room talking to another NPC. Yes, it's NPCs. And it's like this thing would never fucking happen. And I'm like, God,
And it
fucking
did.
Ryan Murphy. Anyways, next time on Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, tabletop roleplay game, Lost Island, and Delvers of Traveling Dreams,
Dreamy
colon,
voyages.
Dreamy
There we
Voyagers, colon, Reginald's Flight of Fancy.
Reginald's Flight of Fencing.
Featuring
I'll write that
Saving the
down.
Wall.
Featuring
write that
Dante
down.
from the
Devil May
Devil
Cry.
Oh.
Oh.
Blingo's stand-up special. Buy tickets now.
I'll write that down. The next episode, Reginald's
Yeah,
Flight of Fancy.
Blingo scale figure releasing next year.
Pokemon Masters is doing a crossover event with PMD TTRPG colon LIDOV colon
You can do it.
RFF. Where you can get 5 weird balls that guarantee you a 10 plus 1 pool.
Oh my god.
But watch out.
Available only to new players.
Okay, we got 3 minutes
watch
left,
out.
Maxie. Quickly, we gotta wrap it up.
Okay. On the next episode, we will enter the water settlement. We are also going to meet Reginald, the Pokemon who believes in the concept of the soul,
And Karen, the leader.
and
of the...
Karen, the leader, and things will get complicated from there. I'm expecting a fight in the water settlement, like they think, who's to believe you guys coming in here with these weird balls and accusations of all things. And I have a faint feeling that the people in the water settlement have also suffered because of this dam breaking. Water levels are down.
The water economy is in shambles.
Yeah, who's gonna buy those houses, Ben? Sandshrew?
Man.
Like the water level's down. It's all mud now.
It's all
Who's
mud.
gonna live there? Whiscash?
The Whiscash shows up. Oh, he's boy that.
The Whiscash.
I would buy
the
that
Whiscash
house.
economy
Oh,
is
yeah, we have a
going
Whiscash.
crazy.
I love Whiscash.
We can have a Whiscash.
Wish cash
I
money.
love him. I love him.
Whiscash money.
This is my Whiscash money, and I want. I'm sorry.
I know I want it now.
I want it now. I was saying boo earns. I'm sorry. Anyways, that's the plan for. I mean, is there anything cool or exciting you guys want to see on the next session? Go.
Someone else go first. God damn it, you guys. You gotta actually speak up.
I don't know. That all sounds good to me.
I'm happy with this.
Oh my god.
Right.
I always feel bad because I feel like I'm always talking and then I go quiet because I'm like, all right, other people are going to talk, and then
I do want to say, with
I
all the
always
love
pick
in the
wrong
world,
times to be quiet.
Nomia, I don't feel like you're always talking. You spent like 15 minutes today being pretty quiet because you had to lie down. So like,
Yeah, 'cause I was
honestly, like if you look at the ratio, I
See, they
legitimately
have
feel
a
like
debuff.
Yeah.
I was debuffed.
I legitimately feel like if someone did the math of like who spends the most time talking, it's me because I'm doing all the other voices. But then after that, I feel like all of you are like even.
Yeah. I think I'll start talking more. Probably Yumichi's like waking up.
Yeah,
Yeah, Yumichi's waking up.
she's becoming more lucid.
Right.
I mean, like, listen,
Lucid
someone
dreaming.
out there might argue, like, hey, I don't feel like Yumichi's done much, but Yumichi got scored 2 once. A one
Yumichi
on a
struggled.
regular.
3
ones,
ones in a row.
actually.
Yeah, so honestly,
I fucking
I'm eating
almost
good. As the narrator, I'm eating good. I love it when characters fail.
It makes sense, but
But also with a
Michi?
look. Now I'm just like, ugh.
I think definitely next episode we gotta have water settlement drama. Maybe we accidentally make ourselves very suspicious. Maybe we accidentally become suspects number 1.
Or we like
Ooh, so
offend
there's
somebody with
just
our
even
accusation.
more, even more motivation to figure out what happened here if we have to
Yeah.
clear our names.
I gotta
love
love
that.
a false accusation.
By the way, I love immediately that you guys are gonna associate yourselves with Reginald, who I'm gonna say it's a bit of an outcast in this community.
I'm gonna say he's a bit of a funny guy. Everyone's
A bit
like,
of an eccentric,
Yeah,
they may call
yeah.
him.
Also, why did you make Blingo just Tim Curry?
So here's the dealio. My
Why is
Blingo
Tim
voice.
Curry in the call?
He's
Blingo
here.
is just my go-to voice for like drag queen / like flamboyant character. Hello there, hi. This is also the voice that I used for Miles Edgeworth when I played Phoenix Wright like a decade ago. Hello.
I'm just thinking
Can you
about
say you
that.
saddled me with unnecessary feelings?
Phoenix, you have saddled me with an unnecessary feelings.
Gay.
Gay,
Okay.
gay.
I'm just thinking of what's the
You care the chips?
the toxic
Mhm.
brown acid rain. It's like the toxic love from Fern Gully. You know
Oh,
that song
yeah.
Texas?
Oh.
Yeah, and he's
It's
like
been so fucking long.
slime down below, slime up above.
Yes.
Toxic love. How does that song go? I don't fucking know.
That sounds right.
I have not thought about Ferngully in a long time, let me tell you.
I think about Fern Gully every fucking day.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you're Australian.
Fern Gully is my life. Okay, let's wrap it up.
And this popsicle stand.
So
We gotta
next
go.
episode for session 3, welcome to the water settlement, Reginald's flight of fancy, meet Karen and the water troubles, fight in the water settlement, we are suspect number 1?
Look at those weird
Gasp.
Find
balls.
out not next week.
Not next
because
week.
Two
Week
weeks.
Katie and
afterwards.
Maxie are on vacation, but you can still
Yeah.
watch us hunt monsters.
Yeah, we're gonna hunt
Without
monsters
them.
next week. Apparently. Sure.
That's what
it's
we're
now.
doing.
It's going in my schedule. Fuck it.
It's
It's
yeah.
scheduled.
Why not?
And also, by the way, any lore that happens in that video is canonical, so you guys be very careful with what you make canon, okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Monster
yeah,
Hunter. In this universe,
we'll
Monster
restart
Hunter
our
is.
saves and play as
Monster
the
Hunter's
Monster
also
Hunter
happening.
versions of Sabin and Simone.
Oh my god.
I was meaning more like if you guys like, oh yeah, by the way, as we were hunting, we chatted that Blingo used to date a buswool, and like they're still like on again, off again, and I'm like, okay, well that's canon now.
I mean, that's canon in my
Well, that's
heart now
canon
that you said
now.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Write that down, babe.
Write
God
it
damn it.
down.
Well, what is buswool's name? It has to be like a Spanish name. I don't know why. Fernando. Alejandro.
Ooh, Fernando.
And
Oh
Blingo-
please, don't oh my god, you remind me of my ex. God, I hate him. He is a piece of trash.
Hmm. Should I call him?
I'm gonna get
Oh
the
god,
hot
I
trash
should-
from
I
Blingo.
call him? Should I call
call
him?
him.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Call him.
Fellas, are you lonely?
Shut up!
Blingo. Blingo, please stop calling me Blingo. It's over.
It's over, Blingo.
Okay, maybe one more time.
It's that song by whatever her fucking Dove Cameron. Is that her name? The Baby You're a Bad Idea. If I could do
Ooh, I like
that.
yeah.
Good God,
think that's it.
you know what I forgot? I forgot that Nomia vetoed, Nomia vetoed a ludicolo named Señor El Busi.
Oh yeah, El Bussy. I vetoed Bussy.
No pussy.
Señor Sabin, don't you remember me? It is I, El Busi.
Maxie, what's a really hot Spanish man name? Like you just picture
a hot Spanish man name.
What's his name?
What's the guy that's like the hot Spanish guy?
The hot Spanish guy.
Cause like I can think
Fabio?
of like. I feel like
No, Fabio is not Mexican.
yeah,
No,
That's
no,
a
he's
white
not.
guy.
He is
white.
very.
Fabio is white.
He's white.
Fabio, oh, you know what? Let me look up his real name.
Oh.
Because I'm thinking of, like, you know when you think of, like, oh, this is what this name sparks for me. Like, you think of, like, Karen, and you think of Karens. And, like, you think of, like, Tyler, and you think of Tyler. You know what I mean? Like, Tyler is Tyler. Zach? God.
I have a cousin named Tyler.
Chad?
He is a Tyler.
Oh my god, Sack. Oh, Cloud. What a jackass.
Sag? Cloud?
Alon-
What?
Alonso. It's a Final Fantasy VII joke.
Santiago.
Andres. Oh, Santiago. That guy fucks. If your name's Santiago, you fuck.
Santiago fucks?
Is that the buzzwole?
Santiago the Buswell.
Let's go.
Santiago. I spelled that right? Santiago?
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah. Santiago the Buzzwall.
Santiago the Buswell here. Hello.
Santiago is also Tim Curry. They're both Tim Curry.
One's a higher pitched Tim Curry and one's a lower pitched Tim Curry.
Yeah.
And now I will go to the only place not ravaged by capitalism. Space.
Yes. Which one goes to space and which one is the anticipation?
Oh my god. It's funny because, like, again, I love Tim Curry. I realized that Blingo, I realized there's like 5% Pennywise in there now that I realize it.
Oh my god.
Pennywise?
Joker.
Pennywise?
Joker. Sorry, yeah, we're referencing a Vine a TikTok that nobody knows.
Everyone should know it because we reference it so much.
After stream, before we leave after stream, there's a video that I have to show you guys. 'Cause
Okay.
What happened to you, Mitchie, here reminded me of it.
Let's go. All right. Well, next time in 2 weeks. Next week there'll be a Monster Hunter stream. Anything that happens there is canon for the lore of this game. And in 2 weeks we'll be meeting again for session 3. A third episode out of 9 to 10, we'll see. We will be going to the water settlement, then there will be troubles, and I love that the party keeps growing. This is less like a traditional like Final Fantasy and more like a Suikoden, where like it's just like a party of like 1,000 people following.
We just build up our little squad.
Mm-hmm.
Squad up, boys.
Power in numbers. Never mind that. Never mind that Pepino got blasted.
We accidentally got over 7 people in our team, and Simone's like, that's not allowed.
Pepino isn't here for strategy reasons. He's here for moral support.
Yeah, though he does have 100 HP.
Every fight starts with Pepino getting knocked out.
Please, I hope that's his gag.
Yeah, like I'm picturing. Okay, here's the flash forward. By the way, is Pepino standing in front of a wall, and the wall explodes, and shitfuck the Tyranitar charges through.
Oh my god! And Pepino fucking dies instantly.
Pepino will never die.
Pepino's he has
I will
the Dimension 20
spend
reference.
every luck dice I have to make sure Pepino doesn't die.
I haven't made a Dimension 20 reference yet this stream, but Pepino is Gallia. For those who don't know, Pepino is Gallia. If you know, you know.
By the way, shoutouts to all of you for really like immediately taking on to Pepino as a name. By the way, it's great. It's just cucumber in Spanish. I love him.
He's great.
Yeah, he's just a little cucumber.
He's perfect.
He's just a little Pepino.
He's just Pepino, you know what I mean?
By the way, and I looked it up. Fabio is American Italian, and that is actually his real name.
I thought it was Italian. It was like, you said it is Spanish, and I was like, is it not Italian? And then Max said it wasn't Spanish,
I don't know
and then I was like, but I had already
okay,
second
to
guessed
clarify,
myself.
the name Fabio could be a name in Mexico, but that particular man is in fact not Mexican.
He's Italian.
He's a Mexican.
Italiano. And Fabio, when he's hungry, he manja.
With his Garfield lasagna.
With his Garfield lasagna. Manja.
Yeah, we're full circle, baby.
Let's go.
Remember to like and
And with
subscribe. Tell your friends about me. Tell them that I'm so cool and hot. It really helps me out if you like the stream. If you want to help me. If you want to help me even more, you could even leave a comment after the VOD goes up with the word, what's the word?
Manja? It can be manja.
Nah.
It could be balls. It could be balls.
No.
It could be balls.
No balls. No balls in my
Or
comment.
just
No
tell us
balls.
about
No
your favorite
balls.
moment.
Yeah. When the video's over, or if you're watching the VOD, consider leaving a comment to let us know that you watched all the way until the end. Your options are use the word, the phrase "no balls" in your message, or tell us your favorite moment.
Yeah, or tell us why
Yeah.
you think Santiago the Buzzwell is so hot.
There we go.
Or do all three.
Give
not
Blingo
your moms.
give Blingo a reason to call him. Just
Should I
tell
call
us
him?
all reasons that Blingo should call
Yeah.
Santiago.
We're gonna keep making requests of you if you don't leave a comment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
you're gonna have to leave an essay at this point.
Please leave an essay about how Blinker should call Santiago and all the good reasons why he should do that.
Cite your
And-
We want the
sources
Blingo-
in MLA
The
format.
Blinkiago shippers in chat.
Blinkiago!
Okay, cut it now.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay,
Cut
Okay,
it.
we gotta go! We gotta go!
Atsunoa.
Everyone's links are in the
Atsunoa.
description. Atsunoa! Bye bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.